Round one. Coming at you hot with the grind 208. Laurel Wood on the mic. Kimboiyachi versus DistinctMadness. A very, very distinct form of madness versus a very, very maddening character. Although, so I mean, hey, it's going to come down to that. I don't know, is Ivysaur the best one to use? Technically, Charizard is the fastest Pokemon between them, oddly. But frame data-wise, it's definitely Squirtle. So maybe I think DistinctMadness just likes Ivysaur the best in general, just like kind of a main, while he tertiaries the others. But it's working out, kind of. You know, despite being down a stock, he's sort of keeping it competitive here, especially if he can get Sonic off stage, or get him with some kind of crazy Vine Whip conversion, or if he just gets kicked in the face and he's back down at a stock. I feel like Charizard does okay. Like, he's got the flamethrower to stop spin dash shenanigans. But this is the problem, is that his moves actually work on Charizard because he's so dang big. Nice F tilt there. And this is basically free damage into, I like that. A lot of people do Flame Breath or Flamethrower to tickle them off ledge there. And you get a lot less invincibility when you re-grab ledge that way. And wow, it actually hit his tail on the way back. That's hilarious. Hitting Sonic with Charizard back air while he's spin dashing would be like trying to hit a fastball with a pair of chopsticks. Like, it's just not going to happen. But it seems like he's sticking with Charizard just for the kill power, and so he doesn't die in the next hit. You're like, yeah, like that would have killed Squirtle probably. Up air? No, not quite fast enough in the air. That's the problem with Charizard. He's not fast in the air at all. Not a lot of characters with multiple jumps are. I think only Jigglypuff really, and maybe Ridley kind of have any sort of airspeed with their multiple jumps. And wow, that was some rough DI. Although I don't know why Kimboiyachi is shaking their head. I think that was a pretty standard way to win there. I guess he's like, wow, I just killed Charizard with Sonic Dash Attack at 130. That's nuts, bro. That's crazy. I think a smaller stage would probably do DistinctMadness some good. I don't know why everybody is decided that PS2 is just this all-encompassing neutral that no character gets a huge advantage off of.
Pokemon Trainer.
It's a huge, huge stage. People live forever on it. People run away on it. It's dang near close to Kalos level huge. If Kalos moved its platforms a little closer, it would honestly be a PS2 clone. But now we're going to SBF, and I think this is where Pokemon Trainer would shine best. There's not a lot of areas to escape to. And I'm wondering, like, I don't know what kind of invincibility Sonic has, but how does Water Gun interact with Spring Jump, you know? Especially if they use it as like a get-off option. But if you're recovering, can you just and it makes Sonic just die? But I guess if you have Ivysaur, why even bother? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Kimboiyachi nodding his head. Yep, that is what happens. The move is nerfed, by the way. Okay, into the Nair. I like that. That covers more DI than the other Ivysaur down throw options. Or the up throw options even. I've seen a couple Ivysaurs use up throw as a combo throw. Believe it or not. My favorite is when Ivysaurs use the tilts. Because it always just looks so plain. It's kind of like when Foxes use F tilt as part of their combo extension. I'm like, you definitely lab that out. Like, why is Ivysaur using up tilt? Why is Ivysaur using down tilt? Like, that's just extremely calculated. Why did that look? Does that have a sweet spot? That looks so weak. For a 1/3. I know Charizard's heavy, but that... Wait for it. Yeah, make him burn all of his flame resources. That PP is extinguished. We're going to have to switch to Ember soon. Oh my god, nice little slick back air there. DistinctMadness like, man, I got caught. That's the problem. Charizard really can't get out of his own way because he sticks his tail out when he runs. He's very fast. As fast as Ridley, but unlike Ridley, he doesn't tuck his tail away when he runs. He's not as hunched over as Ridley. He like sticks it all out. And all of that, almost all of that is a hurt box, so. Gets a little bit of the Mewtwo syndrome. Nice weight, nice patience there. A little too high on the up air pressure there from Kimboiyachi. And now it's a pretty healthy stock with Squirtle on board. If you can get in and get some damage, up tilt, nair, forward tilt, misses the grab though. And that back air just, I guess Squirtle doesn't have a tail hurt box because that is deceptively, are you seriously gonna, no, you're done. That was so weird that he went for, I guess he wanted to do max length waterfall, max distance waterfall. And instead, he did the old 3DS trick of doing side B instead with no jump. And now we're back to Squirtle, except now it's, you know, you lost that huge lead you had. You can see DistinctMadness taking a deep breath after that fact. Like, okay, I had the lead, and I just got to keep playing. When that happens, you're just like, you can't get discouraged. You got to be like, well, I had the lead for a reason, right? I was outplaying my opponent. If I just keep doing that, I shouldn't lose this if we're even now. And it's still even. It's going to come down to this little lettuce dog here to take the stock. Probably gets the Razor Leaf. The Razor Leaf is kind of shutting down the spin dashes here. Never seen that move kill out like that. This is going to be really hard for Sonic to come back from. Yeah. Yeah. All right, he cleaned it up. He cleaned it up. Everyone did great, except for Charizard. Shoutouts to Smash Brothers for putting Squirtle and Ivysaur of all characters, of all Pokemon, in the spotlight like that. I mean, Charizard has been living in the limelight for a long time. But Ivysaur, a middle evolution, being one of the better characters in this game, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Like, Squirtle at least has Squirtle Squad and, you know, general plushy ability. Charizard is the golden boy. Wow, that almost killed. But Ivysaur, like, I feel like nobody would care about Ivysaur if it wasn't for Smash. Oh. Middle evolutions rarely get that kind of, oh my god, the back air into the up B. Kimboiyachi, the pendulum of this set has definitely swung against his favor here. Good stuff to DistinctMadness for keeping a cool head despite that very close second game. And if he can keep it up, it will end up in the reverse 2-0. It seems kind of difficult for Sonic to get in without a lead against Ivysaur of all characters, who can kind of shut him down with the Vine moves. Nice, I like that little rear back recoil into. Ooh, DistinctMadness rolling their eyes, shaking their head. I can't believe I got hit by that. Me? I would have been like, yo, that is sick. That was awesome. You caught the hell out of my jump. And again, DistinctMadness, despite having a huge lead, for some reason, Kimboiyachi's Sonic of all characters is the more explosive of these two right now. It seems DistinctMadness kind of wins the neutral for the most part and gets like a lot of this safe damage and edgeguard pressure. And then Kimboiyachi just gets something crazy and evens it up, or there's an SD or something like that. It's definitely like an uphill win. It's definitely DistinctMadness' game to lose here. And man, that back air into up B, crazy. Another move they got, and it's a hard move to tech. That is a hard move to tech. Can you do another cool combo like you did before? He's finding it. He's looking for it. Oh my god, good jump there. A lot of people would have just done a regular get up. That is essentially Ivysaur. You gotta stop getting your jump caught like that, man. Just go low. I know he's got spring, but you know, spring doesn't kill. Unless you don't tech. Spring does not kill. You are Ivy. You could just transform into Charizard and come back. Good stuff to Kimboiyachi for, again, taking this lead despite all of what's going up against him. And a huge early stock from DistinctMadness this game. And now he's kind of on the back foot, you know, about to approach kill percent if he sticks with Squirtle here. Yeah, this is about it. Oh my God. Yeah, you might want to stick to something heavier. There's no way that he's spaced around that. Insane up tilt. And then the air dodge, I think he fat fingered that air dodge button there. Maybe you, oh my God, don't die to that. Nope, not yet. Sonic out of options. Oh, another back air, and Kimboiyachi is out here, putting on the offstage pressure. And still living. You might have to switch to Charizard here for a second, and he catches it. He catches it. Good stuff to Kimboiyachi, living off stage. Just making that their habitat. Now, unfortunately, I have to go because, in all likelihood, my match just got called. So it's a very small tournament today. So I will catch you guys later. Catch you guys later. I look like a football coach with this hat and headset on.
Start battle. Whoa. Link. Three, two, one, go!
倒せない。
Stop battle. Club Link. Three, two, one, go! Game.
悪く思うな。
battle. Roy. Roy. Wario.
battle.
Start the battle. Wario. battle, Wario Roy. 3, 2, 1, go! Start the battle. Min.
The audacity of playing Min Min and using your tag as and having your tag as Thriller. The absolute balls on this person to say, look, I'm playing Min Min and you're about to be thrilled. Well, okay. Sunfish has been practicing this Fox a lot, and if there's one matchup you definitely would want to use it on, it's Min Min. This character makes you pick up other characters. I wouldn't have a Wario if it wasn't for this character. It's just the kind of character that loses hard to some characters and bodies the rest. Nice place Zexyyy actually getting a little jab combo there. The move is unsafe at the best of times, but good stuff on Sunfish for making it work. This is going to be how? How though? No, honey. I can't help but think maybe like like a megawatt nair would have killed before that up smash does. Up smash was actually weaker in terms of KO power than Mario's, despite doing like 20 damage. It's all damage, no knockback. Thank God, because it's a zoner. You wouldn't want them to have a frame 7 up smash. What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? What are you doing over there? He's going on stage like Fox is a character that does that sort of thing. And I guess you can just stick a nair out there, but nice! The Fox up smash jump scare. I like that. It looked like Min Min's tech bounce, or non-tech bounce, puts her above Fox's jab lock, which is just hilarious. I love when character-specific stuff happens like that. Like Hero's tech in place animation, making him hop up and going over a lot of down smashes, stuff like that. He keeps going to ledge. I feel like Min Min is one of the best characters at ledge, and I'm wondering, like, aside from Megawatt Nair, what is Min Min going to do if you're just going super high, you know? I do appreciate Sunfish's, patience in the neutral. Isn't just running up with dash attacks and whatnot, hoping that they hit. And it's how they were able to get that up smash before. I like that. The recoveries have been pretty good, considering this matchup. The only thing is Fox can really get in on Min Min's zone, but he can't do the crazy edge guard stuff that causes Min Min to lose stocks at like 45, you know? So he's kind of have to play an honest game here against the noodle arm beast that is Min Min. Up throw instead, yeah. Throwing him off stage is just going to delay things, but throwing him up lets you maybe get a back or up air. That laser's insane. I like that. I like that. Okay, I eat my words, Thriller. That was quite thrilling. That was nice. I love Min Min's design. She's got Naruto on her shoulder. Her hat is an upturned ramen bowl. Her hair, plus her hair and hat look like she just got an upturned ramen bowl put on her head. And it seems like, yeah, there we go. This is the spicy version, spicy Min Min. It seems like all the Min Min colors are just different flavors of ramen packets. And I'm being joined on the mic by Scabs, I believe.
Yes, sir. I had to take the opportunity to go ahead and light up Sunfish for for losing.
Yeah. Although that was a really interesting way to end the last one.
Agreed. And now the Wolf switch too. So this is, oh my God, look at the spacing right there. Twice in a row, just like running away from Wolf. Max distance you whip on that grab. Oh, and the dash
if I saw Wolf coming at me, I'd run away too.
You'd be a smart man to do so.
Stage control is so important in this matchup. It is a precious commodity, trading at a high value.
It just feels like whenever Sunfish is at this distance where it's like the full length, it's so difficult for Wolf to actually get in because you want to jump and use those big meaty aerials, but AmarX has been doing such a good job of just like jumping and drag down.
I don't know why they switched from Fox to Wolf. Fox was doing okay. You know, it doesn't, but I guess he wants to be able to go off stage a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, Wolf just edge guards this matchup for free. It's like that lingering nair is strong and disjointed enough so that there's really not too much AmarX can actually toss up to
and maybe live a little longer, and it's not like, I mean, Fox is very fast to go up and down, but Wolf has like the perfect 45-degree character.
True. Oh, the up smash not going to be in time though, so AmarX responding with one of his own. Good job to claim that first stock. It was looking a little bit dicey there, fighting out of the corner very well though.
Yeah, the rage letting him kill with that normally kind of weak up smash. And now Sunfish is approaching this monster.
This is the problem. It's like when AmarX is at this like super high percent.
What is Laser gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, I'll sit here until I'm at 250%. Eventually, you're gonna have to run at me.
Yeah, but I guess it's like it is sort of tagging him and sort of chipping away at the stage control a little bit.
Well, just barely missing it. The spacing on like these lasers have been perfect. Just actually not having to respond to them. Up smash on platform, but no, the forward tilt should do it.
I will say, all the lasers did put him into F-tilt kill percent across stage, so there,
You're not wrong.
There is that. That wouldn't have killed.
knows.
That wouldn't have killed if he just sort of did it the old-fashioned way. And now, you know, it's almost even. As long as he can. Oh, I like that. Throwing one upwards.
Yeah, these jump-ins are just the dicey part here. Wolf cannot get away with those for free in this match. Trying to get the down tilt, not going to work. So now the back off immediately. I do like how Sunfish is trying to like reset these things to neutral, but the problem is that like when he has to run in, he's just getting so little out of these interactions.
When you play against Mimin, you have to sort of visualize that all of her arms like in front of her at all times. Sort of keep that like painted in your mind. I like that little tech chase.
Definitely.
Into the back air, the weakest bit.
Just has to go ahead and wait that out. Doesn't give up stage control.
I
so
like
I think
that.
Imagine trying to whip punish.
You cannot.
Smash.
You can't punish with a grab. That grab out of shield is like frame 23 or something.
Yeah, so slow.
Against Wolf, you might as well literally just jump away. Or you just charge an F smash and hope he spot dodges. What is going on with that?
I think it was supposed to be like a turnaround blaster.
B reverse blaster. Yeah,
exactly.
And then B reverse blasters his way off the stage.
Well, every now and then, Wolfmate's going to go ahead and give a little bit up to God. It's like just one stock up and we're good.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh.
And then no double jumps to the immediate taunts are all right. It's just a delayed homie stock. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, Thriller is going for a little bit more than most Min-Mins do, you know, with the downer spike at the end of game one and whatever the hell that was there. But good stuff to Sunfish for not getting spooked by that.
All right, the Ram neutral air clears a bunch of space, and then immediately Sunfish,
please.
Please do not throw yourself off stage. That is one thing the Wolf has this matchup, though. We just saw it right there. The nair is so disjointed that it can clank with a lot of those arms.
Yeah, those arms don't have very good, you're done. Those arms don't have any sort of priority, really. They're kind of like she's throwing Pikmin at you. So you can beat it out with, which is why Wario and other characters that sort of come in with their legs do pretty well in that matchup, but still.
2 suicides not going to go ahead and help out Sunfish right there, so that is a rough way to find yourself in losers bracket.
Yeah, but I probably have to go play Zexyyy now.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, we always get a chance to cast like one game together.
Yeah. Oh, there is another caster here that wants to practice more. I think his name is like Rams or something, and he plays Falcon.
Sure.
Very tall.
Point my way.
Yeah, I'll point him towards a. He's like, oh, I wanted to commentate, but I've been so nervous. I'm like, bro, it's a local.
Exactly.
Just have fun.
It's a local. We got Apex going on, so this is the perfect low stress environment.
Practice. Yeah.
And if any of y'all are looking to practice, definitely go ahead and stop by Xanadu Games at Laurel Park. Twice a week, we got Tuesdays and Fridays. With these locals here, there's always an opportunity, usually in open share. Thanks, Wood, for stopping by for a bit. Definitely have to catch him a little bit longer. That man, he basically always commentates, and then immediately he's like, I'll go ahead and get knocked out, I'll get 9th, and then I'll commentate for the rest of the night. And then he goes on and gets like 2nd place. Whenever he comes here explicitly to commentate, he ends up doing phenomenally. All right, so it does look like it's going to be Enhanced PV versus Kimboiyachi stepping up to the plate. Enhanced PV, the new #1 in the, I believe it's the MDPR. We've officially split the regions due to a lack of cross-pollination, so to speak. And bear with me, y'all, while I go ahead and pull up my data. It always takes a little bit of time to connect to the Wi-Fi around here. The Xanadu Wi-Fi never fails to disappoint. In addition, if you are looking for some additional Smash content, we are going to be having Apex, I think, going on for the next couple days. Should be going on through Sunday. I know there was a Squad Strike and Double starting off today as well. And if you are more of a multiverses type of man, then multiverses singles, usually we have 1v1s and sometimes teams at Xanadu directly before these events. So try to tune in if you're trying to get a couple extra games added to your repertoire. All right, Wood, hopping back on. You get a little bit?
Sunfish just told me I'm on stream next.
Hey, okay. Gotcha.
I'm on stream after ZD's set, so I got a couple sets here.
Yeah, it looks like 2 at least. So
Yeah.
this must be like winner's quarters already? I think we only have a 24-person bracket
Quite
today.
small bracket, quite small. That's just what happens with major weekends,
Yeah,
you know?
major plus the new Pokemon game. Like, there just feels as though a lot of folks just like, all right, we got stuff to do. So, but I think we got 2 of the bigger seeds right here. Kimboiyachi Enhanced PV for winners quarterfinals. On the others, we got Zexyyy, my man Laurel Wood right here. ZD and McBanana, Seagull, Joe, and AmarX. That is our winner side of bracket. So let's get into it. Right at the top of the bracket, Enhanced PV, Kimboiyachi. And what do you think of this matchup right here? Cloud Sonic, interesting one. This Smash 4 matchup, I've never seen one.
I don't know. It's just Kimboiyachi does not camp. Mostly because I see like a lot of the times he doesn't have the lead at the beginning, so he's forced to do something crazy. And that's at least when he played DistinctMadness. DistinctMadness would play really clean neutral, get a nice lead, and then Kimboiyachi would basically like knock him off stage and then live off there with the like going high with the spring and then just sort of waiting and seeing where he goes, throwing off the nair. Even hit like an offstage homing attack into reverse back air. It was very clean. And Enhanced PV, you know, very clean player, but the recoveries can only be so good with this, this character. So that's where I think Kimboiyachi is going to have to make his money. And I don't know why everybody just lets Enhanced PV come in with like frame 20 forward airs and just hit them for free. I don't understand.
It's true. He basically just waits for you to jump, and he's like, all right, I'm swinging now.
It is reactable, my guys.
It is. And to be honest, this character doesn't really have a ton of hitboxes that he can toss out after that forward air, so just go ahead and neutral air dodge, land on the ground, and then react first.
Yeah, Sonic doesn't necessarily have the best out of shield game. Whoa, this is what I'm talking about. This is where Kimboiyachi makes his money. Way off stage, just sort of living there.
Right now, we can see where Enhanced PV is going to make his money. He sits directly at the center stage in the middle of that circle, underneath the platform. He's like, all right, now it's your turn to try to go ahead and get down here. Good luck, I got a big sword.
I think he realizes that Kimboiyachi's win condition is going to be off stage for the most part. So he's sitting right in the circle, right in the little Metroid save point in the middle there.
Yeah, he gets access to that up B where it lands him on the top platform, up air to go ahead and shark underneath those platforms, and then, yeah, he can just jump and react to Sonic's approaches, because the character might be quick, but Enhanced PV, he's got them young man reaction times. Yeah,
Sonic is fast in a straight line, but he cannot change direction very well.
Agreed.
So if you have a good guess, it's basically like a guess. Oh!
Okay, Enhanced PV trying to cover the entire platform. Really dig that option.
That would have put him in a pretty good standing there, too. If you can get a good read on what line Sonic is going to take, you can just sort of bat him out or sort of do a little Matador ole and hit him on the way back.
This is a good character to do it with Cloud. Just the big hitboxes against the no disjoints on Sonic's side.
Oh, no.
And then, yeah, just
a
whip
bait.
punish.
That is a bait. Okay, yep. And whereas Kimboiyachi likes to go way off stage, I feel like Enhanced PV very good at the ledge. It's hard to get around Cloud's back air and other options when you're right there at the ledge.
But the roll in right there just actually snuck directly underneath it. He kept the limit, though, so he's able to use that aggressive up B from down very low. How does he actually land? He does not. Forward tilt.
That was way hungry. Enhanced PV against a player who's not even doing anything at the ledge? I don't know.
All right, cut him up. Easy damage there into the tech chase, but the back air not going to be able to connect. Good shield right there from Kimboiyachi. And he's got a little bit of like solid platform movement, but the problem is like Sonic has to do so much more when Cloud is at that center stage spot. Like it is just so difficult, it feels like, to just break up enhanced PV when he's in this 4-5 position, unless he kills himself.
Yeah, I think he overestimated the length of his limit blade or limit climb hazard there. Trying to go for the double spike, ain't gonna happen. I think he needs more room. I don't think Battlefield was the pick here. This sort of like death triangle that Cloud can make here is just not good for Sonic.
Yeah, I could definitely see like a more flat stage like Town and City or even Final D being
Kalos,
picked.
FD, even PS2, just a little bit more space on the ground there. And a little bit less like coverage that Cloud can cover with his sword. Because you're kind of cramped between these platforms here.
Yeah, just tri-plats against this character just seems absolutely god-dang miserable. Speaking of miserable, this spot right here, when you are between the edge and Cloud's back air, it is never a good proposition. Are we going to get the side B? No, the limit up B will do instead. The reactable roll, and enhanced PV doesn't miss those too often.
Yeah, there's not much that you can do with that percent against a move like that. I guess you could. It was about to run out, so I guess you could sort of wait it out. But man, being above Cloud at that percent isn't good either.
No.
You just have to get really lucky and hope he messes up.
Yep, it's literally just a game of rock, paper, scissors. You have limited options, and Cloud, if you react to time, can cover all of them. So you just have to kind of guess. It's like, is he going to cover it with the back air? Well, I haven't rolled on for a while, so let's give that a try. And enhanced, not biting.
Why did you go back here? What is going on?
It's definitely a good stage for Sonic, but I mean, I saw Enhanced PV's game plan, game 1, and it looked very solid.
You're getting juggled on this stage because of the platform stickage. So okay, well, at least, I mean, this is what I think. If you have a lead against Enhanced PV, I saw this against T-Sizz, you better hold on to it with both hands. It's so hard to approach him otherwise. And Enhanced PV, you know, those big frame 20 aerials, they're not really good for approaching with.
Good delay right there, the uppie. He was definitely like recognizing Kimboiyachi was trying to go and get him with the forward smash, but instead all the way off stage. It's like you said, the minute that he's got enhanced PV in that disadvantageous spot, Kimboiyachi, he is coming for you.
He's like, oh, this is my chance. Oh, geez, that is. I'm sure he wanted to hit something other than the platform there, and now, yeah, just get right back to stage. There's no reason to do. All right, that was kind of slick. Yeah,
that was exactly good movement right there, just to avoid that blade beam.
Playing an actual platformer. Jumping over it. Yeah, I don't know if up B will kill now. It will kill now.
Doesn't even need it. When back air is like fresh, that's actually a solid kill move.
Yeah, it just never is.
Yeah, exactly. Every Cloud saying, oh, back air doesn't kill. Well, maybe if you didn't use it for every other.
Yeah, maybe if you didn't hit it on my shield 6 times in a row.
Yeah, low-key, that's actually like a pretty big nerf to Cloud in this game, like the fact that moves stay on shield.
Yes,
like,
it is.
Okay.
It almost makes up for the fact that they gave that move 6 frames of landing lag.
It does not. Not even close, almost.
But I think that may be why Enhanced PV always likes to go for the forward airs instead.
Yeah, that's basically safe, because you can fade back with it. So
and you don't have to be facing backwards with it. And now the lead is gone. That's what I'm saying. You have to just make Enhanced PV work for it, or he will just let it go.
Yeah, the patience by Kimboiyachi certainly paying off. And then, yeah, calling out these spot dodges finally.
I feel like the super aggressive, like, let me make every hit count Kimboiyachi is just kind of backfiring.
But the air dodge immediately out of the down air. Like, the enhance was definitely set up. It's like, I know this man likes to down air from the magnifier. All right, not going to go ahead and get that forward air, though. So enhanced PV makes back to stage, but the air dodge on the stage. That back air by Kimboiyachi perfectly placed to cover that off.
We can see the Yomi shifting here. Kimboiyachi doing like a 1 Mississippi before he lets those kill moves rock. And, you know, Enhanced PV getting hit by these back airs that he wasn't game 1.
And I think it's kind of like you said, too, like the fact that he got that first stock so early off stage, it's given him the ability to play with like confidence at this point. But right there, a little bit of an off DI. It looked like he tried to air dodge in the magnifier, and that might have spelled the end of him. I
think that was just pretty, it was just rough DI in general on the F tilt. And, you know, you as a Sonic player, you obviously want the lead at any, it's so good to have the lead as Sonic. When you have to chase Sonic, it's rough.
Miserable.
But when you can sit on the other side and play red light, green light with him, it's not so bad. But still, I mean, the damage is racking up. He's not letting it get to him. And don't get spiked by whatever is about to happen.
Exactly.
I know Enhanced PV is the kind to throw out the double uppie. Yeah, the double uppie.
Oh, that too, yeah, exactly.
Be like, oh, you want to come out and edge guard me?
It's like, yeah, you thought. That's the ultimate you thought moment.
See,
It's
this
like,
is when I'm like, why are you going up there? Nothing good will come of that. Don't go
like-
up there. Monsters are up there.
somebody's going to get the clip. I mean,
Yeah.
It may not be Kimboiyachi.
You don't need to get a kill with an up B, up air at like 120 when you can just get one of these nice, simple back air confirms. Don't get side bead.
Yeah, that platform was so scary getting put into a tech chase situation. Right here would be awful. Get the parry into the back
Go
throw.
high.
Now an
Oh.
edge guard situation right here. Enhanced PV has the ability to fire off that side.
Oh,
but
it's
he
gone,
doesn't.
it's
He just
gone.
waited it out. Great patience by Kimboiyachi. What? No. He just held straight up. My man had places to be.
He held up and in. I know why, because he was about to let the charge loose, but
Yeah, that's a rough way to end that match. Yeah, that's literally like mom's calling DI.
he died at like 80
The cloud dash attack, has been, that move is
on
got buffed
Battlefield.
a couple times. That's a strong move nowadays, but yeah, that is exit velocity DI.
Jesus.
So now we're going to get ZD and McBanana on the other side of the bracket there for winners quarterfinals. Enhanced PV advances to winners semis, facing the winner of Zexyyy and Row 1.
That would be me. I hope I beat Zexyyy because I want the rematch against Enhanced PV. It's always come so close, last hit, last stock, last game.
Who do you go in that matchup?
First time it was Incineroar, second time it was Hero.
And you sticking with Hero this time, you think, too?
Yeah, probably.
Gotcha.
I don't know. The way he's playing super aggressive like this, Incineroar might be the play.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those players that he can change his playstyle on a dime. So sometimes he'll catch himself like, okay, I got to stop running in, and he'll play patient. But if you run in against Incineroar, Incineroar is actually a good character.
Yeah. If he plays the neutral for me, I'll go Incineroar. But if I need to set the pace, it's probably going to be Hero.
Gotcha. All right, so ZD versus ZD versus McBanana. So McBanana, I've seen him play a couple times. Is he Roy, if I recall correctly?
Yes.
I believe he's a Roy player. So ZD has played Roy, or played against a couple of our region's best Roys. I think that's kind of a dying breed in MDVA. Like, we used to have, like, a bunch of them.
They all moved away.
Yeah, exactly.
Kyle and Sword is still around.
Yeah. Kyle, we had my man Monsieur 40, a.k.a.
Keep forgetting the other one.
Dazai. And then also we've had Dexter plays a little bit of Roy, but like secondaries him.
Yeah, I mean, why play any other character if you play Wolf? There's no reason to.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because these two absolutely hate the Wolf Ditto. It's like there are nights where Dexter just like, okay, I will beat this man's Fox into the ground, and then ZD picks Wolf, and Dexter just tilts off a cliff. It's just, you have to play
It's like,
so
man,
defensively.
Is this what I do to people? This character's busted.
Exactly.
Ugh. Okay. And I know ZD doesn't like this matchup very much either. Wolf's always complained that it's, a losing matchup, whatever that means.
Wolf's losing matchups are like 55-45. This character is, I still maintain, the best fair character in the game. It's like he has some robbery, but by and large, you have to make your own openings. He doesn't have a lot of situations where he just
He
skips
has
neutral.
everything that makes a character amazing
Yes.
in this game.
It's like and usually everything is above average.
Yeah, he's like if you took Palutena back air and just spread it throughout the entire moveset.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like the best way to the only way to beat a Wolf player is to literally outplay them or cheese them with like a Kazuya or a Revenge or some sort of thing where you don't have to win as many interactions.
Agreed. If you go ahead and try to play neutral against this character, you are going to be playing on the edge of a knife blade.
Which is why Roy is one of the more explosive matchups that Wolves say they might lose is because they're like, wow, I die at like 60.
Exactly. It's like, oh, this is what happens when I forward air back air someone. I get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, McBanana, a very solid player when it comes to this Wolf. He does do a good job at tech chasing and covering options at edge.
Ooh, I like that.
With this up B though, twice
I
in
didn't
a
know
row.
you could do it that vertically. Ah!
ZD, all right.
I just do a third one.
Yeah,
It would have
exactly.
caught the air dodge. Nice little grab there, calling him out.
What if we just held shield for a minute? That actually killed him like 90. What?
I mean, that was a solid ass read. I gotta say,
That's a good option. Yeah.
That was just like you're mine. Boom, dead. Let's see if ZD has any answer for it. Yeah, he does.
that's all
he
she wrote.
does. Maybe.
Yep.
Oh,
Roy recovery booty without that double
was
jump.
so close.
So only 6% there after that explosive stock from McBanana. ZD responds back with the easy coverage right there.
The jab run away. Oh my god, not the uppies again. Now do it again.
It actually would have worked.
Yeah, he would have armored through that
that
aerial.
Yeah, with these landing options.
Yeah. Let me hit him. Yeah, I don't blame him.
All right. Maybe a little wild though. Like Zeddy's, he stopped hitting buttons when he's like landing out of disadvantageous spots, and McBanana needs to go ahead and react to that because if he keeps firing off those up Bs, then this might turn sour rather quickly.
I do like that he's going for the platform because that is a 50-50. Sometimes they drop through and your aerial just misses and they land underneath you.
Oh, I'd love to jump back on it to the side B. You just didn't get any of the good hitboxes.
How was he? The evasion? What?
Zeddy,
wait, he died.
What? That was...
Wolf's back air made the Roy noise.
Exactly. I'm sitting here like, wow, McBanana, that killed particularly early. And then
Zeddy hitting the hilt back air and killing Roy at ridiculous percents. That was definitely bad DI because he was holding right for the forward tilt. So his aggressiveness pays off, I guess.
But right now, though, 82% already on this Roy
Yeah, where
player.
did that come from? Didn't he just die?
It came from Wolf.
What the heck?
He got hit 3 times, and now he's at kill percent. Wolf O'Donnell.
Oh.
And you're just dead. Yeah, that's in that awkward spot where your head pokes up like directly above that sword, and with the angle on the forward tilt, Wolf is usually able to intercept those hitboxes with those smaller disjoints.
I also feel like McBanana would be the type to hold down and go above ledge.
True.
Zeddy looks extremely tired.
Zeddy just never shows emotion unless he's getting like janked.
Unless he died at like 45 and then he rolls his eyes. He's like,
when he's getting janked, he is like he bounces around in his seat, or he'll like lean forward and lean backwards. But his face doesn't change. Exactly.
Only his eyes move. That's the only.
You can just see the hatred gleaming out when he's facing like some jank character.
Okay, we're on Battlefield. This is usually where I take ZD. This is probably as neutral as you're going to get with Wolf.
I agree. So those larger blast zones, you may not get exploded at 60.
Yeah, but the edge guards are going to be a lot more potent.
Agreed. Particularly with those like long-lasting neutral layers, wouldn't be surprised if he just like jumped off stage with one of those.
Oh, he jumped instead of just ran off with the neutral layer for a forward air. Nice. Open him up. And crack open neutral.
Now that's one of those spots where I think McBanana's got to mix some grabs into these strings because he's just basically DIing down and then immediately holding shield.
I know Roy has an absolutely atrocious dash grab to the point where it doesn't even grab shield sometimes. So like if you against a big body or something, their hurtbox will literally push you away from it.
Oh, it's like the Rob base.
It is the Rob thing, yeah. It's an absolutely awful grab. It's actually better to do run-up standing grab, but still, it does lead into some really good tech chase situations, which is what McBanana needs right now. Edge guards?
Oh,
where are you going?
And this is the problem. When you bet it all on black, it's every now and then when you come up empty, you best have a second guess, because right there, ZD easily able to take full stage control after McBanana just runs off and says, you know what, let's trap him for the week.
I do like the attempt on the up smash though, but ZD is going to take that for a nice 34 on the punish there.
And more. Miss Tech equals tons more damage. And now,
why does Wolf's up air do 15?
It's silly.
What?
Yeah, some of the damage values in this game just don't make any sense at all.
It's kind of like a Wario up air. Like, why does that?
Or like, why does Min-Min's up smash like just do 20 raw?
Yeah, and it doesn't kill though.
Makes no sense.
Same as Damon watches.
Quadruple jab by McBanana? I want one.
I think he knows that this kind of play style really gets under ZD's fingernails. Oh, you gotta go a little lower than that, my guy.
Yeah, you got to go ahead and mix up the angle and velocity of your up B, but finally does manage to claim that stock with the back air, so only one stock away. We've seen Roy do heinous things right here.
I don't know.
Did ZD jump? He did! He tried to jump out of the combos. He's 0 to death.
Let me shut up. I don't know anything about this matchup, apparently, because now he's back in the lead after the most silliest 0 to death, where he just get off the stage.
He just wanted to hit one button, and McBanana's like, all right, I see you.
Swatting him out like a fly, like, get out of here, and scooped him up with the up smash there. Nice. Oh, please land. What?
Side B? I dig that.
What is this combo?
Option. Don't run into that. Yeah, exactly. That's more disjointed than you think.
That was a nice little double jump, like, nope. But
the reverse hit of neutral air is like more disjointed. Oh my god,
it looks so easy. Why does it look so easy?
Oh no, what an awkward spot. It felt like McBanana was finally starting to cook something up there on that last stock, but the immediate like reversed hit of the neutral air was so disjointed that it snuffed out McBanana's approach options, and then he's immediately dead for it. Miserable.
Here we go. If you want to see a giant tiger person punch a small child, here we go.
All right, Zexyyy versus Rel Wood coming up on stream next. And y'all go ahead, definitely hit Rel Wood up at the Woodmaster on Twitter if the site's still working and if you're interested in some more Smash content. Oh, good God. I have literally been out of like social media for a long minute, and I just hopped back on Twitter, and everybody's like, the place is on fire. People are pretending to be people that they aren't. Oh my God, I was so entertained. What's up?
What's going on, my guy?
Yo, it's been a minute. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. All right. So now.
It's been a minute since I seen you, Skiffy boy.
I know. I haven't been able to make it out at all.
Really?
Like yeah, I've been visiting family up in Massachusetts, so I've been gone for like a month. So every Friday I've been driving like 500 miles up there and then driving back the next week. Miserable.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Yes, sir. I hide my accent very well.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Seeing family's always good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just wish I didn't have to do it so friggin' often at this point. 500 miles a weekend starting to grate on me. But back in MDVA, and we got some good smash to go for it. We got some killers that have made it out to Apex, so we definitely have a smaller bracket. But to be honest, like, we got a ton of like PR or PR adjacent players out here.
Yeah, smaller bracket is always a more heated, competitive bracket, right? You have more condensed talent, you know.
Definitely. And even like on the loser side of things, like you're still gonna see like some big names out there. Spiffy in losers bracket, Sunfish, McBanana just got knocked down, and then Kimboiyachi all in losers round 3. So like you're gonna have people that are like typically getting like 19th and are like 16+ man locals that are like struggling to actually like go 2 and 2,
Yeah.
which is messed up.
Yeah, man. We got Rellywood against
Zexyyy.
Zexyyy.
So likely, Rel mentioned that he was probably going to go ahead and give Incineroar a try.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that character is like the most fake. I believe it's Young Link or Toon Link, one of the links if I recall correctly, but I might be off there.
Oh, okay.
But let's talk about Incineroar for a minute. I have opinions on that character. What do you think about him?
I freaking love Incineroar.
Yeah.
Incineroar, first of all, I just, you know, it was actually on, I think it was this Tuesday. I think it was this Tuesday. I was commentating, actually, Rel's Incineroar.
Yeah.
And, you know, the first thing I think of when I, you know, think Incineroar is how many different things he has to get him out of bad situations.
Yeah.
Right? He got, you know what I'm saying? He has revenge that he can, you know, get, and that gives him an upper hand. You know, he has his up B on the grounded up B.
Yep.
You feel me? He can mash out of all types. He got that super quick nair. He can pop out and get out of a combo. You feel me? And then he also has, you know, and, you know, on the advantage side of things, he has, you know, the 2-frame down tilt to the forward air confirm.
Which is nonsense, by the way.
That confirm is crazy, bro.
This character is, real talk, the most fake bad character in the game.
For real.
Because if you actually have to run at him, he's top tier.
Yeah, for real.
If you have to fight Incineroar,
So
this character
true.
is nonsense.
No, that's so true.
So-
He is a top tier character in disguise.
He's got a top tier kit with low tier like frame data on his like just body. Like he's slow, and if you can run away from him and make him run at you, you can react to it. But good God, if you have to actually scrap with him, it is a nightmare.
He's so slow, bro. That's why you don't, like, I swear, I don't even see Incineroar dash in game. Like,
They just walk at
no,
you.
you see him, you see them dash, but you never see them try to run across the stage. Bro.
Agreed.
They just kind of wait, you know, for you to come to them.
Yep. They're asking, do you know that you can't play the game against me?
Exactly. Bro.
Look at that. I'm just going to hit that B button immediately. It's like, you thought your frame data was good, mine's better.
Yep. So gets that full up B there. Zexyy's trying to hold down the ledge a little bit.
I'm curious how he's going to use his projectiles here, because you could give Rel like a couple stacks of revenge if you are not careful.
Yep, just like that.
Case in point.
All right, that's one.
Yeah, take 40 damage.
Yep.
Call me in the morning.
Go ahead. All right, try to go out there for the nair. Doesn't get it, though. Going to shield that up B. Going to get him some little up air money.
I like the way that Rel's using these platforms. Like, he keeps retreating to them and just saying, I'm going to give you an awkward angle that you have to approach me at.
Right. Anything that Incineroar can get, right, to make a, you know, an obstacle for his opponent.
Edge trap situation. What coverage do we have? This fresh neutral air actually going to kill.
Nice. Calls out that get up jump. Pops it out. He's going to take that clean first stock. Zexyyy kind of slowing it down here. We got some patience and some combinations coming out as well.
What a confirm that. That was so sick. The weakest projectiles into that immediately. That actually beat the down air. I'm stunned. I thought Rel was dead to challenge that.
Okay, Zexyyy is really looking for this first stock off of Rel right now. Doesn't want to force it though.
Yeah, this is why you don't want to force it. Go ahead and take 40 again.
Zexyyy sitting at a nice 59 for Incineroar. If Rowood gets this, I was about to say, if he gets a raid stock at 209, that's goated.
I'd have been angry. I'd have actually been out here. That would make me a Zexyyy fan. It's like, Rel, you did not deserve that.
All right, now Zexyy's looking nice. He's displaying some smart offense here. You know, patience between you know his combinations, showing off mix up and such.
It just feels like in this situation, like you cannot make mistakes. It's literally a point of if this man gets one read or if you like miss a combo or anything, you're gonna get blown the heck up.
Oh, absolutely.
But does actually lose the revenge stack right there, so now not as terrifying as Relwood.
Yeah, but he wants it back though. He's flashing that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
in his
Please,
face.
can
Give
I
it to
get
me.
can I get one? Just one.
Shoot me, please. Yeah, he's screaming. I mean, it's just like
he's fishing for it
yeah,
a little bit.
He wants it so much, and you know, Zexyyy just can't let it get in his head. You know, just needs to realize that he can expose him for it.
Yep, you just have to go ahead and keep going with your game plan. Don't get greedy. I love the immediate like approaching nairs. You don't want to go ahead and run in against Incineroar, but you can't go ahead and be like constantly giving up ground either. Every now and then you're gonna have to go ahead and mix him up and just take a risk there. Gets the drag down on that forward air, but unable to make the kill confirm. And I love that, not being greedy with Zexyyy. He backed off.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job at pulling back when he needs to. It's tit for tat here, I'd say. Gets blown up by the bomb, goes up for a big up air, doesn't get it. Nice
Parry,
parry.
but he can't get the neutral air to kill.
Ooh, okay, revenge.
He actually got the spike up.
Tech. Yo, my man just got a kill with revenge.
I mean,
first documented kill with revenge.
That was one of those PS2 unique ones. He's got that like little lip underneath the platform, and instead of having to tech the wall, he had to tech the ceiling. Like I think I would have gotten hit with that one too, so I can't blame Zexyyy.
Yo, that pisses me off. Getting killed by that move.
Yeah, I know, it's nonsense.
Oh, gets blown up by his own bomb. Zexyyy not looking too healthy right now. Has a quick response for that though with the up tilt. Yep.
Oh, the neutral B at fresh, not quite gonna do it though.
Yeah,
do it again. Yes, sir. Down tilt.
Oh,
the bomb!
Saved him. What's he gonna do with this? Is he gonna sell it?
He's gonna get dash attack. That's what he's gonna do with that.
I mean,
you had to ask.
He didn't. He didn't completely sell that. All right, that takes a lot in a man to take a deep breath. You know, when you got that opportunity, you know, Rel really gonna hold it down. I mean, on the other hand, how are you gonna let that go? Like,
Yeah.
How are you gonna drop that? You feel me? Like that's just an easy ledge trap situation.
It's just rinse repeat.
Yeah. If you drop that, that's like dropping a layer. You feel me?
Yeah, that's gonna go ahead and making you and everybody else look foolish.
So Zexyyy really just had to do the mix-up of his life there. Wasn't able to pull it off, but here we are going into this game 2. Zexyyy, Relwood.
Please just get immediate side beat. Oh, 50 damage. Let's go. One hit. Ooh. Neutral, baby.
That's all we need.
This is the game we play.
Revenge, the boomerang.
Yeah, these boomerangs have not been working out
the
for
way
Zexyyy.
All it takes is one hit for that move, man. Nice.
This bomb spot right there, like look at the weight by Rel. He used all the invulnerability on edge, and then Ape was able to get up attack while still invulnerable.
And that nair, you see what I was talking about?
Yep.
Pop it out. Oh my gosh, jump straight over the bomb and says, I got a special move for you.
You just can't be wild with it. Anytime you toss down those projectiles mindlessly, Relwood is there to punish you for it.
Okay, nice. Fat forward there, goes in for the move, does not get it. Oh, he's going to get blown up for that FD as well.
Good punish, but yeah, unable to kill even at 120. Incineroar, a heavier character, and Young Link famous for having a little bit lackluster kill power.
Yeah. Young Link is like one of those characters like Sheik, you know, and others that just takes a bit more of work ethic to really take down your opponent.
Yep, it's not that it lacks kill power, it's just that the kills are situational.
Yep.
You got to go ahead and get those projectile confirms for him and such like that.
You got to have a big brain. You got to...
You know, I will never give credit to Young Link mains for being smart, though. Never to their face.
I mean,
not documented.
Bro.
We can talk about it when we're off stream, but on stream, no.
Bro.
This character has too much frame data and is too privileged for me to compliment him.
I will say some of the mix-ups, some of the combinations, you gotta have a, you feel me? Like, you
gotta give it up.
You gotta give it to him.
But I just look at this character's like frame data and I'm just like, really, everything you have
this
is
guy's
safe?
gotten
Okay.
forward here too much. You can hear it in his voice.
Yeah. Did you know that neutral air and forward air and back air are safe on shield? I did.
All right, we got some offense on the platform here. Zexyyy is down on his last stock, 29%. Wood with the relaxed tag, just telling his opponent to stop hitting him, actually giving him some in-game coaching.
Exactly. It's like you don't actually need to like try this out. Oh, and he actually gets a chance to get the shield up right there.
Tries to go for the big downer, he's gonna roll right into it.
All right, so Wood forced to the corner, but able to burst out with revenge and tries for the killing blow right there. But instead, it looked like that was a back air into up smash, or was that forward air?
I think that was forward air. He got the drag down the first hit, gets the up smash. Okay, now we got some patience here coming from Zexyyy. He's gonna get a back air, okay.
And one of the big benefits of those combos, if it does more than 17%, you lose revenge. So suddenly, Wood has to go ahead and wait for another projectile that he can snatch up and get some more kill power.
Ooh. Down tilt hitbox, really?
Yeah, it's just so good. And now look at the fade backs.
Yeah. Wood is dancing on him a little bit with the fadeaway action.
Just jumping all around. This is now a platformer game. We're not out here trying to fight.
Yeah, Wood just switch games.
Does he have a double?
Playing a little bit of Donkey Kong Country for a second. Ooh, air dodges, gets away with it.
This man is going through the trenches right here, trying to make his way through the maze of projectiles.
Dude, Zexyy's giving him everything that he can with these projectiles, man. Staying as safe as possible.
You sure do like that red button, though. I mean, it's immediate, like, I'm going to hit the side B, and then immediately when I miss, I'm either going to hit Revenge or the neutral B out of it.
Yep. The red button is the big button on his controller.
Exactly. Neither one of these players want to go ahead and provide an opportunity for that killing blow, but finally, Rel, with revenge, manages to grab it.
Straight in, giving him that furry foot.
So I think that's the last bit of winners quarters. So now we're going to go ahead and have on one side of bracket EnhancedPV versus Laurel Wood and ZD versus, actually we got one more coming up for you, Seagull Joe and AmarX. That's going to be a good, I don't know who Joe's going to go there.
I don't know who AmarX is.
So AmarX plays Min. I was catching him a little while ago.
Wait, I think he played Sunfish, right? Earlier?
Yes, he did.
Okay, yeah. No,
And he was looking pretty good, too.
Yeah, he looks solid.
So Seagull Joe, a little bit of experience in that matchup, has played a lot against, oh God, why am I blanking? Pigfresh in our region, who's one of the best players in the region.
Did I call you Skiff?
You did? I didn't take anything by it. Yeah, I know. We've cast together.
Horrible.
I got it. No, we good. It's Skiff, Scabs. It's close. It's close.
I called you Skiffy. You're Scabby, bro.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Dude, I'm an L man for that, bro.
Don't worry. I'm trying to go ahead and check in. Like,
oh, Seagull Joe going shirtless. I'm just
I was gonna say, it's like Joe, what?
Dude,
it's like you old enough to know better. All right, Diddy Kong. So Diddy Kong versus Min. I can see that.
Okay.
It's definitely one of those where you need a little bit of a longer range than a lot of Joe's other ones.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the mobility that Diddy has.
Oh yeah.
Right, to get around those long arms.
Plus the fact that bananas are transcendent.
Yep.
You just go ahead and toss that out in an
Toss
grenade.
him straight out. Oh my God! Just give him a straight monkey flip to his face.
He knows that's a good button.
Oh, again.
I think what was it? I think it was whatchamacallit. ZD told me once, like Diddy mains choose to lose when they stop hitting monkey flips. It's like just that move is so good. Like 90% of the time, it's like I'm gonna be a neutral monkey flip. We're good.
Yeah, that move is good. It's really hard to, blow up someone for using that move. You feel me? Like, you just have to have the right kit to do it. You know?
Yeah, and the right space. Like you really got to predict it, set up for it. All right.
Fly straight in for that fat forward.
Try to go ahead and get the immediate trump of the up B too. I dig it. Miss tech into solid damage. Does it look like? It looks like AmarX still has the banana. So like you can do this with Min. You can keep the banana and still toss out arms. Yeah, exactly. But the problem, you lose that in the air where you have to do Z drops. But grounded, you can like toss out those options. And then you can do the special options like we're seeing there with the drag downs.
Yep. Throws it up in the air like Bobby Shmurda. Nah, it's good. He did. He threw that jump like Bobby Shmurda's hat, though. Let's be honest. That jump did not look like it was going to come down. Anyways, let's see if AmarX can take this stock.
It just feels like, yeah, look at the runaway by AmarX. He's like, I got to go ahead and put space between me and Joe. Joe can't, like, he's trying to go ahead and just apply a ton of pressure and force AmarX into the corner. If that happens, misery.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Slips the up smash.
And then the banana again. It's like Min-Min's had this longer than Diddy has.
Nah, Min-Min is bullying with that banana, man.
Agreed.
It'll make Diddy cry. It's like, just give it back.
It's like, that's mine, please, sir.
All right, the arms are coming out. Nice forward air.
Good delay with the up B. I really dig that.
Yep. Smart recoveries.
You have to against Diddy.
Ooh.
The Z drop aerials. Joe got them tricks. All right, I dig it.
Nice back air there. Okay, arms coming out.
And this is the problem. Like, Min-Min, we all know that this character is super, super good at, like, getting 2 frames and the like, but Diddy Kong has so many quick options to vary his recovery, you don't never know if he's going low or if he's going high.
It's almost like AmarX is just having a really big problem getting into the range that he wants, right? Diddy's just constantly breaking that zone that AmarX wants to hold him. Ooh,
Diddy's fine. Oh, he didn't have the double jump, though. That is
not
unfortunate.
okay, and he's on his last stock now.
All of a
Scabs?
sudden,
How?
yeah, he managed to get that one option off stage. Joe was at like pretty mid% right there too, so.
Will he finish it though?
Got the banana back in his clutches, has AmarX.
All right.
He just picks it up. If I was Joe, I'd be so frustrated by this. Like, come on, man.
Double roll. Yeah, he is bullying. He is bullying this little boy Diddy, man.
It just like chased him down. It's like, can I have my toy back?
He stole
Please.
his lunch money, man.
Exactly. Not trying to give it back immediately. Finally goes ahead and tosses it out. But yeah, look at the percentage differential. Like all of a sudden, this is looking, I want to say dire, but Joe kind of put on notice here. AmarX's neutral has been on point.
Yeah. Slowing it down a bit. You know, just putting a lot more in Joe's face, you know, so that he doesn't just feel like he can break the zone and just get what he wants.
Yeah, anytime you can make it so that Diddy Kong like doesn't feel comfortable jumping in. Oh, no, the up B, AmarX dropped from edge and tried to do like an aerial or something. Then he got put into a texture situation.
What's up with these missed texts?
I know.
What's going on, man?
It's like the lip of PS2 has claimed a ton of stocks all of a sudden this bracket. All right, game. I think that we're going to see like second verse kind of the same as the first. Like, I think that AmarX had a good game plan. It didn't feel like he had to like radically change how he was playing the game.
No, yeah, I mean, Min-Min is just that good, right? So it's just like Min-Min's general game plan, if you execute it, it takes resilience and consistency to just win, right?
Well played, yeah.
So it's like, you know, I mean, Seagull Joe showed that in that first game. Let's see if he can continue it in this second.
And immediately, AmarX, excuse me, has the banana again. And then actually makes something out of it. Gets the grab into the Empowered Dragon Laser, too. Speak of the devil. Solid damage on Joe already. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing Megawatt come out pretty soon.
Okay. Taking that banana, showing off a little ledge cancel, monkey flip, fake out.
And then gets the grab, toss him off stage, force them low, and try to take the double jump with that banana, but not quite going to work out.
Ooh, so it's on his own banana. He's going to run to the face.
And now Megawatt is out.
In a bad spot here.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Joe just gets away with that monkey flip for free. AmarX has to cover that option.
Yeah, definitely has to. And we saw him doing that there, getting a back air from it. Whatever area that was. I can't tell what area it was. Just keep it a buck of beans.
I mean, it's the same for Min-Min. It's like, all right, you're just tossing out arms. It's all
Exactly,
the same. Yeah. He's sure to go ahead and use that chakram thing. Right. I always forget the name for Ram Ram.
Okay, throws the banana down at him, gets a down air. Seagull Joe's going to get a forward air to the face now. He's on the offensive. Can he break him down and take this stock? Yes.
That peanut actually comboed at that high percent. That was kind of silly. Peanut's looking a little bit like the Doc Mario pills where you can just like immediately combo aerials out of it.
That was fine. All right, we're jumping over these arms. AmarX tries to slide in and gets a down tilt. He's still going to get a few hits off of the situation, though, coming out of it.
Yeah, you basically have like one chance. Once you like fight your way through both of those arms, you have one opportunity to actually like claim some space in neutral, and you have to make a ton out of it. So far, Joe's been doing a good job, but like it just feels like the margin for error is just so small.
Mark showing him that up smash, like don't you dare try to jump in on me unless you know what you're doing. I'm surprised he didn't just throw the banana there at him. Jumps
Forcing the low recovery. I love that banana throw right there. Trying to snipe out the barrels, but instead just catches the standard get up, and now AmarX a solid lead.
Yeah, what a way to hold down the ledge there. He's going to take that standard get up to the hole.
Gets the forward tilt right there, so that was a good opportunity for Joe, but instead full reversal. AmarX now with full stage control. That max range grab always gets me. I know.
Ooh, monkey flips in. And just like we were saying, just completely gets away with it. Ooh, nice parry. Tries to get that drop the down air.
And that was the empowered laser too into that. That was sick.
Nice, okay, spot dodges. Gets a spike from the down air. Seagull Joe holding up smash.
This just feels like it's getting desperate all of a sudden. It's like death by 1,000 cuts right here. No double, maybe? Yeah. All right, this is where Diddy makes his money, though. These low percentage combos. If he gets you into an awkward spot and he puts you in the mixer right here, already 50%, but now Joe loses full stage control. AmarX has him in the corner. Can he get out? No, he held shield for so long. Ooh. Spot dodge down smash Joe in the same spot yet again. The grab and the up throw mix up. What a stock right there. Like just textbook Min gameplay.
Yeah, that was nice. Way to hold it down. AmarX taking that. We heard it. We heard that man say game before he even exploded. He went to that blast zone so fast. That was crazy.
Yeah, this man was ready. He's like, all right, yep. You guys mixed. What's your bands?
All right, 1-1. Things heating up here.
So Joe could go ahead and pull out another character right here, but I think Diddy might be the answer. Smash fills the stage, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this might be one of Min best stages, if not her best stage in a ton of matchups. But for Diddy Kong, too, from center stage, Min can control the whole stage. From center stage, Diddy Kong's banana throw covers the whole stage, too, though. So if he ever gets the ability to pull banana and control it for any amount of time, he's got a very good chance of forcing AmarX all the way to the corner.
Right, but I mean, what we were seeing is AmarX is doing a good job of playing off the banana. What I feel like we may see here with Seagull is some more maybe grounded neutral play, grounded banana throws, right?
I could see that under the platform.
Yep. Because, I mean, he's been doing everything in the air, you know, so a change of pace against AmarX would be take it to the ground and then just mix him all the way through and through.
Oh, yeah. Just walking forward and shield a lot more, too.
Yeah.
Like, and the other problem is it's a lot harder to go ahead and like jump in on Min if she's under that platform. So as you can cover, it's just so easy. You can jump up with one of your like your Chocums or Rams. And, oh, just full run off forward air, but no, AmarX still kept the double jump. And then the banana drop fortuitous right there, as you know Seagull's looking for one of those neutral air confirms.
All right, this is good for AmarX. He's gonna run with that stock too, going deep. All right, we got it. Forward throw here.
Can Joe reciprocate? No, not looking like it.
Ooh, okay, pivot grab action. Nice. Back there to answer from Joe.
Oh, and he's actually got the Z-drop stuff. AmarX's item gameplay has been super impressive.
Ooh, yeah, AmarX is really holding down this neutral right now, making it look impossible for Joe to get in. And this is what Min does. This is how Min looks in a steamroll state, right?
Good damage from Joe, but you have to actually get your killing blow, and so far just absolutely struggling to hit with anything that like stronger than like a forward air.
Gonna slip away. The air dodge. Okay, yep, that's gonna not be a
great
kill.
DI.
Amazing DI there. Goes in for the back air again. Still not gonna do it. I know Joe's frustrated about that. Actually kills, I'm tripping.
Yeah, just one of those where it definitely, like, it didn't kill, the DI wasn't up.
Yeah,
like, it didn't DI up towards the corner, so because of that, the aerial just wasn't enough for Min.
All right. See the Joe sitting up. Wants to get a 0-to-death combo.
Instead,
man's
solid.
face is in the screen.
Oh, yeah. He is concentrating, for sure. All right, gonna get the down throw into the mix-up. No, Joe just jumps away, but he can't actually get down. The Megawatt covering that landing, and then he tries to get back to stage super aggressively, too.
Okay. Gets the command grab off the monkey flip. Banana in hand.
This could be
Just a
big.
confident man.
That's a double jump use, but he couldn't land that forward tilt. That could have been huge for Joe.
Almost pokes him. She's barely missing that forward air. We got
These
full
pivot grabs
range.
are ridiculous.
Beautiful DI. Good. Nice recovery.
I dig that going under the stage. Yeah, you're right. How does he actually? He just needs a down tilt. Yeah, you know Joe's fishing for it.
Oh, we're juking. We're juking right now. Footwork. Ah!
The down smash finally claiming the stock right there. Not the strongest kill moves, but not sure what side Joe was going to end up on.
This is not a horrible spot for Joe, though. He can still take this stock.
He really needs like 20 more % until like right now. Actually, should do a down tilt into the up smash.
Okay. Okay. Back air. Keeps on getting soft hit. That looks like. Just good DI from AmarX.
And then he just does it. Lovely. Whenever AmarX tosses out those 2 arms in a row, he's got a little bit of cooldown. So the Seagull Joe, understanding his moment had come, runs in and claims that stock. This is the awkward spot here. Loser of this one heads to loser's bracket. This is best of 3 territory still.
Ooh, okay, combos. Patience.
Big damage. Just missed on that neutral air, though. That could have been
Just
huge.
barely. That could be absolutely huge. All right. Gets the monkey flip kick. All right, we're monkey flipping, boys.
Now we got to see if Joe can actually just get grounded. It just feels like he's been stuck on that platform, but finally has a little bit of momentum right here. Good parry right there, but seizing full
bad
stage
spot.
controls. AmarX doesn't even try for the 2-frame. Instead, just cuts the standard get up. Not going to
Still
finish,
good.
though.
Can he make it back?
He can.
Oh, he makes it. Oh, tries to do a pull back backflip there. AmarX just sitting down and shield. Okay, this is a bad spot.
And he actually went for it that time with a laser, but not going to quite connect. Joe gets the neutral air confirmed. This is full stage control and the banana out.
Oh, dash attack. Oh, no.
He dropped the banana,
no,
too.
no, no.
But
Going
he
low.
faded in so well. This is so intense, Taz. It just feels like next one gets it in the neutral air.
Walk into the nair.
The Megawatt Nair finally gonna
This is-
take it.
Dude, this is like, that was AmarX's only kill off Nair. He was holding that in his bag of tricks, like, and pulls it out right when he needs to. I mean, yeah, that was down to the wire position.
Oh yeah.
Lets that Nair rip.
I mean, when you're got your back to the wall, you got to go ahead and pull out that extra trump card.
Oh, yeah.
That extra thing's like, oh, yo, I got this option that you ain't never seen yet, or that you might have forgotten about. And right there, finally, after just playing neutral down to the wire for a solid 2 minutes, AmarX manages to bust out that reliable kill move, and good God did he need it.
Bro, you gotta have that ace in the hole. Like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saying. Everyone has that ace in the hole in those down to the wire position where it's just like, I'm betting on this and I'm gonna get it. It's gonna save me, right? And in that situation, we really saw, AmarX pull that out. That hidden Tanto, Samurai Champloo finale episode. If you know, you know.
Good show, good God. That's right up there for me. So let me see who we got in losers bracket so far. So on one side, losers round 4, we got Zexyyy and Kimboiyachi, 2 players that we saw lose in winners quarter
That's the Sonic.
finals.
Kimboiyachi.
Yes, Kimboiyachi Sonic versus the youngling for Zexyyy. On the other side of bracket, we got McBanana beating Trap Hood Highlights. Seagull Joe gonna be.
Trap Hood? Who is Trap Hood Highlights?
I don't know. That's a good tag though.
Bro.
That's a good.
Yo!
You think I'm joking?
Yo,
Exactly.
who is that, bro?
That's one of those. That's a good
My
highlight.
man, my man, this tag is a highlight YouTube channel type.
On the other side, we got Seagull Joe versus the Kid Finesse. We got a couple good ones of these. I still think there was a post about this on like Twitter a while ago. Like, what are the best tags? And I think unquestionably, what gets the vote on my side is dude whose tag is just the allegations. Just so that people can go to the TO and say, I beat the allegations.
Should I play Redemption, bro?
Redemption's fun. I always recommend it. If you're trying to go ahead and scrape some rust off before the Arcadian coming up on the 17th.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
bro.
I ain't played in a month.
Bro, Sunfish, should I play, bro, or should I stay on the mic?
What's up?
I was asking him a question. I'm gonna stay on the mic. Thanks, Sunfish.
All right. So, let's see who we got on the other end of it. I think we're just waiting right now on ZD and... actually, no, we're going to give AmarX a break. Looks like Enhanced PV and Rel Wood stepping up.
Okay, so that game, Enhanced PV against Kimboiyachi, I was watching a little bit of it. That went down to the wire, man.
It did. I mean, Kimboiyachi's got really solid neutral, but I think Wood pointed out really well, he can get a bit aggressive. Like, he doesn't camp when he's behind. He tries to go in and get damage back in chunks. So because of that, like, when you're going to run in against Cloud, I mean, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Exactly. So once he's got the lead, Kimboiyachi is super good at just, like, playing patient, waiting for you to misspace your options, and then punishing you super hard. But when he is behind in a serious matter, he doesn't have that Sonics in him where it's just like, I'm going to time you out, even though you got the percentage lead.
Yeah, Cloud really has to, pull out a big move, when
Yep.
in down to the wire situations, just like what we saw. He just pulled out the dash attack.
So, y'all, I do want to go ahead and say thank you so much to everybody who is sticking with us. If you are interested in getting some more of that Smash content, this right here is VGBC2. On VGBC1, I believe, we are running Apex. Yeah, the return of the legendary East Coast Tournament Series. And if you're looking for more big events that are coming up, we got Glitch Duel of the Fates, January 13th through the 15th. That's MLK weekend.
Yep, all the Roy boys and all the Link boys, man. Come out and shine.
All right, both players stepping up to the plate right here.
Oh, I like this match. I
Yeah.
like the way this match is looking, man.
I talked to Rel. He thinks, yeah, Hero's the answer, perhaps. Now this is
I like this matchup.
Rel Wood formerly PR'd in, I believe it was Ohio, then made it out to MDBA.
Wait, he's from Ohio, bro?
Yeah, but Smash 4, so it's been a minute.
No wonder he plays Hero.
But now he's out here in MDBA. He's un-PR'd, so he's trying to go ahead and make a splash to the Arcadian coming up next month. And this would be one hell of an upset. And he'd be riding a ton of momentum going into the Arcadian to be able to make one of these.
Yeah. All right, now let's see how Enhanced PV handles this Hero matchup.
Yeah, this character is, I genuinely am not sure about how Cloud wants to approach this, because there's a ton of projectiles that Rel can do. Like, you don't want to give him time to pull out the menu too much. And Cloud has the ability to go and apply safe pressure, but like, Hero's aerials are sneaky good.
Yeah. Really smart from Rel not taking the bait, going into the grab there. Enhanced PV was showing that spot dodge and goes ahead and gets that fair now.
Getting the Monado power up right there with the Accelerado just about. This character is a threatening force when you got a couple of these buffs on you.
Yeah, Rel really used all his tools really well. I mean, using that accelerator to get him out there.
Was that a sliding forward tilt? Yeah, the two-hit forward tilt. The first one for the projectile, and the second one to claim the stock. What an option.
Beauty.
Loving that from Wood.
We love a guy who can use all the tools in his kit, right? We love a handyman, don't we?
Yeah, the sliding forward tilt, showing him what's up. All I want to see is him get one of those kamikazes though. He came down from the Angel platform with a kamikaze in the menu. I was just like, just do it.
Oh my G!
Oh, don't be air dodging like that.
Big read.
And he didn't get the zoom neither, so no double jump means no recovery. And Enhance all of a sudden opening this match all the way up.
Just wide open. Let's see if he can beat it up.
I mean, Rel had the sick stock one, but so far it has been all Enhanced PV.
Yeah. Bounce coming out.
Ooh, he's
okay,
swinging.
And he gets him.
He was in so much lag that he could just do it again. That's insane.
Take another one. Tries to get the nair off the tornado. Just putting that out on ledge.
Forward tilt, toss him in the corner again. But try to cover that option with the up B. I really dig that.
Yeah, that's a great move to use. When you know how. Right? Okay.
One back and try to that forward air though. Trying to go ahead and end this game immediately with a spike. Neutral air, no double jump, awkward recovery. We're going to go down there with the neutral air, but no connection.
All right, Rel Wood back on stage.
Man, losing magic though, only 15 points left in the bank. He's got to go ahead and get at least like an on-shield hit. There's something here.
Playing it safe, throwing out some fireballs, gets a big grab there, forward throw. Tornado seems like the weirdest angles, man.
Yeah, not going to go ahead and force attack situation, so Enhanced PV able to recover easily. And he tried to jump back, but covered the entire edge with that dash attack, and it just felt like he was trying to fade back for that jump. Instead, fades back to the blast zone.
SPV is ratchet as hell with that dash attack, man.
It just covers so much.
Just throws that joint out like, eat it. Eat it, bro.
It's like, oh, I hope you got a bigger disjoint than I do, and very few characters can clash with Cloud on that one. But MD's #1 looking completely at ease here. We ain't seen Jank yet, so this is a time when Rel needs to pull in that back pocket and be like, listen, I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna get this crit at 20. I'm gonna get this thwack that kills with 0. I'm gonna make you look foolish. I'm gonna get my clip.
I wanna see it. I wanna see it.
That's all. I live for this nonsense.
I freaking love Hero, bro.
Yeah, exactly. As a commentator, I love this character. As a player, awful. Carried. I've gotten Sunfish plays Hero, and he's thwacked me at 0 too many times for me to count. I know.
All right. Enhanced PG's movement is so interesting because he always has an attack to come with.
All right. Well.
Oh my gosh.
He dodged the forward smash, but not that down air. Tried to hit a button at edge, and he is paying for it. Just landing with these hitboxes, it has just not been working out for Rel.
Nice.
Side B is secretly one of this character's best moves too. That thunder right there.
Oh, thunder. Oh yeah, thunder's fire. That's a great move. Okay, accelerate coming through.
Oh, he just missed it and hit the edge. I was gonna be a sick option with the fadeaway, but just
Might have hit. Yeah, probably would have hit. All right, up tilt coming through, finishing touch. Not gonna finish it.
Thank God the aerial version of that is bad.
Ooh,
Canceling it right there with the neutral B charge. I dig it.
nice. Enhanced gameplay is just very deliberate. You know, he understands what he wants in such a wide range of situations, man.
And look at the MP right now. Only 10 left, so you just keep tossing him off stage? No, instead going to go for the tech check and covers the stand-up with that sliding forward tilt. All right, Zoom, we back.
All right, throws that nair out there. Enhanced showing some bailout defensive options. Bro, Wood not going to be able to expose it.
And it just feels like Enhance hasn't been hitting buttons at all this game. He's allowing Rel Wood to like flail in front of him, and the second that one of those laggy hitboxes are out, the second that he commits to an option, Enhance has the hitbox to go ahead and challenge him.
The only move that he can flail is that back air. I mean, all Clouds can do it, right?
Oh yeah. That's a Cloud special. Is like, I'm so good at this game after he toss out 6 back airs on your shield. I'm so good though. I'm so good though. No one space back airs like I do.
I'm a sick player, bro. Yeah, every Cloud thinks their back air is like some special thing. It's like, bro, dude, there's 50 other dudes behind you. I think the same thing, bro.
Oh no, he cut the dot dodge, it looked like. Just a walk up, immediately charge forward smash. It's like, all right, GG, shake my hand, bro. It's like you've been reading menu, I've been reading your gameplay habits.
Yeah. You gotta be able to do a lot with Hero, man.
Yeah, it just feels like Enhance understood the matchup. Like game 1, it felt a lot more even because Enhance was trying to challenge Hero. Game 2, it just kind of felt like, all right, you do whatever you want over there. Once you're done and like in lag, then I'll come scrap. So we got the Incineroar switch, and we've seen Rel do stupid things with this character before.
I love stupid. Who doesn't love stupid? I'm tired of smart, man.
Exactly. I don't want to hear how smart you are as a player. I want to see what Jake you got. I want to see what Jake you got.
Oh, yes! Yes!
When in doubt, let her rip. My God.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. Yes, revenge. Okay.
Into the 30% combo on the platform.
Oh, almost gets a grab there. All right, they're coming out. Big knee. Pulling back there. Cozy. He's looking cozy.
He goes to the corner, just like crouches a little bit.
Teabag.
Exactly, him with the crouch walk.
Teabag, bro. Ooh. Nice up B. Oh my gosh, Rel Wood looking good here. Ooh.
Yeah, this changes like night and day. All of a sudden, he looks unstoppable.
Ooh. This is definitely a big adjustment here for Enhanced.
He tried to roll through that.
Because, I mean, Rel Wood now is using aerials and he's using baiting. He's using bailout.
He called the jump out. Oh my God,
He was
Enhanced, you're so
standing-
sick.
Dude, he was standing there waiting for that. That was fire.
It's like, all right, you don't want to go ahead and play? Well,
Yeah.
he just nudged forward just enough to get him to jump out of the corner.
All right, Roe Woods still sitting cozy, 23%, 2 stocks.
Yeah, and Ants has a lot of work to do, but I like his approach right here. Now, he's not approaching, he's not pressing.
Yep.
He's like, I'm going to make sure that I always have limit. I'm going to apply that passive pressure where you're going to want to come at me. Otherwise, I'm going to have the sauce for a minute.
Right. It just took him a minute to do it, right? You know, Incineroar came out swinging. Wasn't giving him any time to breathe now,
No.
but now we're seeing Enhanced slow it down and getting his bag that he knows.
Yeah, no, we're not done here. You're back in the corner, my friend.
Ooh.
No, we're not done here. You're back in the corner.
Yeah, man, that
Sitting there, like, actually trying to train a cat. It's like, you got the little water bottle right there. It's like, no, I goddamn told you this before.
yeah, these up Bs are just not working out for Rel. He got punished for every single up B on stage attempt.
Incineroar in disadvantage, man. It is rough.
Horrible. Just like Kazuya. Okay.
Big damage. Gets the neutral air. Okay.
Blowing up everything.
Tail end of limit right there, so he just expends with the up B. Revenge
I mean,
back
but
on
Rel
deck.
could still steal this stock.
Very nearly did it right there with the tech check on the grab.
He could really take this game. You know, just don't want his mental to be completely okay. Let me get my cheese on. Okay, this is a big situation.
I feel like if Enhance gets limit, this might be it for Rel. Like this is such a difficult spot right here. DBZ moment, both players to their respective corners.
Limit on deck. This is scary for Rel. Is he gonna eat a 30? Oh.
Yeah, not trying to go ahead and get that 3-0 in a handshake. Look at the patience here by Rel. But we saw Enhance PV bait out those safe options, but no, it does run out. Now I'm worried if this rage back air is going to be enough to do it at this point.
Okay. Rel still on stage. Oh.
I'm surprised he didn't cross up right there.
All right, now he has. Oh my G!
That's untechable.
Oh
That's
my
untechable.
G, what a freaking side B!
So
Clutched.
Enhance had the right idea. I think he was going to try to go down with a neutral air and like clank on the side B. So if that hit, he had the stock. He went for all or nothing option and came up with nothing. Plenty of nothing.
That was fire.
Ooh. Now if I'm Rel, I'm like, all right, we got a game. I'm definitely my Incineroar solid here. That's the pick. But he did kill Enhanced PV at 0% on stock 1, and it was a still last hit, last stock situation.
He really, like Rel going into this fourth game, correct?
Yeah.
Going into this fourth game, Rel really needs to mix his game plan.
Agreed.
Because if he doesn't, and he goes in just like how he was playing that last stock, or not even the last stock, the second stock,
We were just like in
last game.
disadvantage the entire time.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's just gonna freaking, it's just good luck.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough game if you can't get down against Cloud.
Yeah, but if that last stock was a good example of, I feel like, how he should, try to, momentum mix up, go from playing extremely slow, not approaching.
Yeah, go from hot to cold,
Yeah, hot to
slow
cold,
to
yeah.
fast, exactly, yeah. Good neutral B right there, not trying to go ahead and clank with that weak hit of the neutral air, which probably would have given Enhanced off the side.
Ooh, nice. Not gonna do it. Rel Wood, advantage and damage here, upper hand and damage here.
I'd like to see him try to get more grabs, like to get neutral get up. He's always trying to kill them when they neutral get up. He doesn't just grab a grab and take your solid damage.
All right, we got Cloud dancing around. Okay, going low, delays the up B.
Smart.
Back on stage.
And now Enhance, he's tossing out them safe hitboxes, just praying Rail tries to jump into one of the up air.
What a up air!
That up air, people sleep on that. It is so hard to land against this character if he gets you without a double jump because he can just up air you for days.
That up air safe too. Rel Wood is gaming right now. Can he punish it? Doesn't get it. Hands with a great get up attack there.
Just
Oh my
lets
gosh.
it
Oh,
he
shield
got
poke.
shield poked or he dropped shield, one of the two.
That hurts. I know Rel wanted that first stock bad. But can he take it without getting touched? Let's see.
At 150, I think like back throw will do it right here. So will any kind of a down tilt
Back
confirm.
here. Okay.
Neutral air, but he doesn't get the sweet spot. That's a rough one.
Ideal situation. Untouched. Even it back up. Nope. It's
This is
80% now.
exactly what he can't have happen. 60% enhanced, showing him that he can lifting that big old sword on him 8 times in a row, looked like.
Incineroar running as hard as he possibly can to the other side of the stage.
Exactly. And he's got the middle old man jogging right there, swinging his arms. I was like, I'm gonna get there in a minute.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Barely able to make it back. And this stock has gone from bad to worse. Like, Rel was leading with percent, and now all of a sudden, Enhance is very nearly claiming a stock of his own, and he gets it with a back air at 199. Rel would needed literally any move to get the kill. He just couldn't for the whole stock.
That was a toughie, man. His options were just like little to none there on the ledge. And on stage, though, here, standing his ground with some responses.
Yeah, we're going to need a bunch more, too. He does SDI out of the up B, so we do have that tech on her.
Oh, up air juggles.
Finally gets it out with a neutral B there. I didn't actually know that hit beneath him that much. No double jump right here. This is an awkward spot.
Okay. Forward tilt punches the R, get up. Tries to get the revenge there.
No double jump here. Oh, he did actually touch the ground. I'm stunned.
Oh, it doesn't get the punish. No.
Misses the punish and misses the game. That's an awkward spot for Wood, but a valiant effort against Enhance, and it just felt like that match we saw it slip out of his fingers when he missed those killing blows stock one.
That hurts, man. Missing a punish like that hurts, man.
You just can't. If you want to go ahead and walk away with a 3rd place and above, if you want to find yourself on the winners finals, you can't miss those.
That would have been big, too. That would have been really big.
So yeah, it feels like the other thing is, like, again, he just never really punished Enhance at edge too much. Like we saw against Zexyyy, he was able to get a lot of like down tilts into forward air and stuff like that, but Enhance just waited until Rel tossed out the down tilt, and then he would get up because Instance was in lag.
Yeah, man. Good stuff from Enhance, holding it down, showing him that he knows that matchup, he knows what he has to do.
Number 1 MD for a reason, and on the other side of winner's bracket, now it's going to be Zexyyy versus AmarX. So ZD has, he's dealt with this matchup before. Pink Fresh has been a terror for a long time in this region, but I don't know what AmarX is going to go at, how AmarX is going to approach this match. We saw him like fight against Sunfish, and so he knows like the Fox Wolf, and these two are like training partners in ZD and Sun. So they both understand the matchup pretty well, but ZD's a little bit more of a different breed. Like, Sun's a good player, but ZD's something special.
What this Fox can do here against this Min. AmarX took out Seagull, right? Put him in the losers.
Yes. Yep, took out Seagull Joe 2-1 in a nail biter, and now it's ZD versus AmarX on Final D. I like this stage for AmarX, but for ZD, he's shown a lot of confidence on the stage before.
Combos in the air coming out from ZD. AmarX putting those hands in his face.
Yep, neutral and clank with one of them, but not the second on the drag down. Solid damage, good God. Look at the lead already built up by ZD. This is getting dangerously close to neutral air up at percent already.
Oh no, he's definitely there. Now he's dead.
He's definitely gone.
Yes, right. Alright, so we get some more money here.
Look at the confidence right there. Double parry from both players. Defensive options on point.
Back air, scooping up with the up tilt.
This is like a cutscene. Good God. I blink and it's like, he's at 100 already? Didn't he just die? We are a minute in and already AmarX nearly dying dying 2 stocks in a row.
Got the melee style nair coming out.
Yeah, you don't need no shine spike for that, Fox.
Nice grab.
Look at the chase down.
Oh my gosh, double. Short hop nair there. Just absolutely in his face right now. AmarX back against the wall here.
Good roll in right there, though. ZD selling out on the roll away.
Oh,
This is kind of brutal right here. 82%, so ZD is in danger of losing his first stock, but it just we got to go ahead and see AmarX with center stage here. He's got to make a ton out of this.
Ooh.
No, I think he's just dead right there. Is ZD going to go off and chase him? Does not even need to.
All right, that first game.
That was clinical.
You just got to shake that off.
Yeah.
AmarX just has to shake that off and say, okay, it's just like, all right, what did I get for that? You know, like, I mean, it's tough to even do that after a game like that because it's just like, it just feels like nothing worked out at all.
Yeah, you don't get any data from your opponent. It's your opponent that's testing you constantly and understanding what your defensive options are. And then, like, trying to dip a toe in that kind of, like, matchup, it's like, oh, my God, what do I actually learn from this? It's, like, not much at all.
That's the type of error that makes you switch your characters.
Yeah, that's definitely one where it's like, all right, what character do I have in the Fox
Yeah,
matchup?
exactly. All right, running straight in, throwing that jab cross. All right.
He just got the angle so right,
up
yeah.
Here, gets a good grab, okay.
Now that I'm not a fan of, though. When you run off as Min and give up full stage control, like, look at what's going to happen now. Any kind of a reversal by Fox is going to be so damaging. If I was AmarX, I'd much rather just sit at mid-stage and just take the ledge pressure.
Yeah, got really hungry there for that nair off stage. You know, I mean, every time you see Firefox happen, you kind of just foam at the mouth and you just want to punish it, you know.
True.
You just got to control that urge.
Control that, like, anger that anytime it's like, oh, Fox off stage, got to kill him. Yeah, exactly. It's like your eyes roll into the back of the head and the spirit takes over you.
No.
Listen, I've been playing for 20 years or so. How many games do I chase Fox off stage and kill him with Firefox?
Yeah.
Not so much anymore. It's a lot more disjointed, harder to challenge.
Yeah, it is. Definitely tougher to blow up in this game here.
He went for the suicide down air.
Foaming at the mouth
Oh
for
my,
it.
but it worked, I guess. ZD had to choose a weird angle and he died
the
for
low
it.
pressure, yeah, it really worked out. Now we're 2-2.
That is one way to go ahead and claw your way back here. Now, I'm digging that we're not seeing AmarX like run in. Like, definitely we're seeing the same kind of patient play style that got him all this way into winter semis.
Yep. He's really taking his time, you know, realizing that he got 7 minutes to work with. This is your 7 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Make it yours.
Oh, the weight by ZD. That's so brutal.
Too easy. Oh, nice shield there from AmarX.
Okay, yeah, Fox hanging on that edge a little bit too long. Dragon Laser gets him.
He makes it back from that.
ZD's got the angles, man. He just knows. Double laser, optimal. It's like, no, you come to me. Just in case you forgot, I got the GAT.
Got some full hop action.
Drag down. Oh, no, in a tech situation, but he rolls away.
What
ZD a little bit too
roll,
slow.
man.
Good option by AmarX. Megawatts coming out. No, just goes for the laser, the one punch, and ZD's able to roll away. And now AmarX back into the corner here. Just not trying to go ahead and hit any buttons at all. Wants to keep that shield up, but look at it get whittled down. Another back air coming.
Big back air. You saw that back air
Yeah.
from a mile away, man.
Exactly. Anytime their shield's that low, it's like, listen, I'm going to keep chopping away at this thing until I can get a poke.
Down throw here. Dips low. Gets that rising fair. Nice up smash. Okay, here we are. Even stocks. Not so even percent.
And then the drag down into hell. You're in the blender, my
Oh
friend.
my
Remember when the percentages were even, my friend?
I actually don't.
Oh my, he got the down tilt into the back air. It doesn't quite kill, but look at the damage. And okay, please kill him, AmarX.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
wanna see,
wanted
like,
him
the down air or
die
something
so
nonsense,
bad
yeah.
there. I'm not going to lie to you.
That was a greedy option from ZD,
That was
but
the time to
yeah.
foam at the mouth of Firefox.
That's one of those where it's like a falling megawatt. It's like I am getting this stock come hell or high water.
Well, yeah, I think you're really right about AmarX giving up stage control too much, though. I mean, all it takes is one. Right?
Yeah.
But then, at the same time, all it takes is one opportunity for ZD to get in. I mean, those conversions are very clean.
It
right?
feels like the game plans are like polar opposite. AmarX wants to play neutral a bunch. He wants to go ahead and make this a death by 1,000 cuts matchup. ZD's like, listen, I only need one. All I need is to get in once. I'm going to put you to 70, put you in an awkward spot. If I get a read afterwards, I'm going to do it again.
In neutral, you got to do your best to not get hit, but you know, against a character like Fox, you know, sometimes
It's so
just
hard, yeah.
inevitable. So you just
Like, look at that. That's one neutral interaction and one tech chase, and he's at the kill percent.
exactly right. So what matters the most is exiting those situations, right? How do you exit those situations? Are you just praying that you make it back on stage, or are you recovering smartly from the time?
And AmarX like reeled back in his chair right there. He had one opportunity to play the game right there. That's all. He had one chance. Zexyyy got a parry, and then immediately just won. Stock
Goes out
done.
for that Firefox man.
And he's gonna pay for it.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
3-4 there.
Zexyyy gets all the damage every single time here. It's silly, like how like tight his conversions are.
Okay, got the arms coming out. Ooh, goes for the grab there. Oh man.
Drag down again. He's going for this every single time. And AmarX, give him credit. He's getting these techs, and then Zexyyy just reacting and getting the tech chases.
AmarX is swinging though.
Swinging out of disadvantage, it looked like right there. That was not a true combo, I don't think.
Okay. Oh my geez. All right. Zexzy's kind of in the lab here. See if AmarX has something to say to his first stock though.
Yeah, Zexyyy is playing like he plays like against mid CPUs in training mode every day. He's putting in 8. His 9 to 5 is beating up that Zexyyy.
I've never seen that move.
Finally got it, yeah.
Oh my geez. What a force.
And the optimal laser. There we go. Gotta get that at 1.2%.
That laser was crazy. Ooh.
Misses the grab,
juke.
yeah.
Almost gets the grab.
That clank with Firefox, I'm so mad for AmarX. He had the right idea, but it actually just wasn't disjointed enough to beat Firefox out.
We got a big suplex coming out. Even bigger get-up attack here. Now let's see if Zexyyy can get this big reversal. Ooh.
The dash attack covers roll? What?
Jump straight over him.
Gets the soft footstool too, but now neutral air up smash as inevitable as the tides. Zexyyy gonna find his way in winners finals.
30 and a handshake for AmarX going into losers. Definitely was something to think about. Something that he shouldn't think about until later.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, AmarX he's one of those like players from RVA that we don't get a chance to see too much out here.
RVA, Virginia?
Yeah, Richmond.
Richmond, oh
Yeah, exactly. Like the southern-ish Virginia, not
he's
Sova.
all the way out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was just checking to see like if I could find like his results, and recently like he's put in a couple big wins. So yeah, like he top 8'd. He got second actually at the last RVA Smash. So a couple big wins right there. I'm not surprised to see him starting to claw his way up in these rankings here. But yeah, it just felt like Zexyyy knew the matchup.
From Richmond
Yeah, I mean, good God. Respect to him. I want to make it out to RVA Smash one of these days, but district traffic is just hell. It's a hellscape.
Bro, I can't stand it. I work in Arlington.
Yeah?
I drive in an hour, 10 minutes traffic.
It's miserable. Do you live in that area too?
No, I live in Germantown, Maryland, bro.
Oh, gotcha. Germantown's a nice spot.
Yeah,
I'm DC, so like I'm familiar with that spot. And I used to from DC proper, like Northwest. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I work real close to Northwest. Boston, Arlington, you know that area?
Yep, I know Boston.
Yeah, I work dead in Boston.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got that whole Nova area. So it looks like we're stepping right into it. Zexyyy versus... Oh no, this is Seagull Joe.
Seagull and Rel.
Seagull and Rel are getting into it so quick that we haven't even had time to prepare the overlay right there. Our stream runner furious.
All right.
Wasting no time getting started here. Seagull Joe already building up a solid lead.
See if Wellwood can show us how a true hero from Ohio looks like.
He's got the bounce out, so doesn't have to deal with those neutral beats. Oh, he just barely got above that forward smash.
All right, nice nail. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Return to
out.
sender, please. Do not want.
Bounces out to play. He's definitely going to be coming out again.
Can he get the 2-frame? No. Good charge right there. That's one thing that I think is going to be super critical in this, is can Joe actually get like the 2 frames with his down tilts, or can Rel like mix up his recoveries by variably charging his up B?
Yeah. Nice nail.
That actually killed. He must have been holding straight up.
Wellwood taking a deep breath there.
Yeah, he definitely was like smiling on that one. It's like, really? Palutena kill? 140? Off the top?
That's all right. It has to be okay. If it's not okay, it's not going to be good for your mental, right? It's like, you know, things happen. Shake it off. Play your second stock right.
Psych up on deck here, so this is 1 hit, 1 kill for Rel. Well, actually, I guess not. Using it up on that that thunder.
Accelerate and get a fat forward here to the face. Going out a little bit. Pulls back.
And this appears to have been the problem all night for Rel, is that if he doesn't get the kills early and his opponents force him to play neutral, he can struggle to actually clean these stocks up. He doesn't have a safe poke that he can just kind of like toss out and that'll claim the stocks. He has to actually work for his kills.
Yeah, he has to work really hard.
Anytime hero go to work, the character ain't functioning properly.
I mean, his buttons are not the best, right? So, you see Rel Wood really using the forward tilt well. His up tilt is really only a move that you can get if your opponent's above you and it's just clear vision for an up tilt. Down tilt is solid, hard to land. Jab and forward tilt are really his best.
Yeah, it's the best pokes, I think.
He's got a little bit of up air juggles that he can do, but it's just so hard to get, someone in a situation where you can even get those strings with your button.
Seagull Joe trying for the Trump back here, but not going to work out. Does get the back throw, and that will take the stock. Rel down very nearly a full stock now.
Right.
Zoom? I was going to say, he was hovering over Zoom for a minute. I'm just like, are we going back to center stage?
Yeah, Relwood's gameplay here is really menu optimizing. When do I menu? When do I use Fireball? When do I use Thunder?
Yeah, in this matchup, it feels like Seagull Joe's playing super patiently. He's not really trying to pressure with hitboxes because he knows he'll get snuffed out by that disjointed back air. So he's just like, all right, if you want to stand it like halfway across stage and toss out projectiles, I will oblige.
Ooh,
that'll do.
Big Fireball going to take the stock there.
Point blank shot. But now only 20 MP left. Has to go ahead and land a couple of these normals to get some back. He had to get that parry. I think that shield was going to crack if he didn't.
All right, full three-piece. Bounce coming out. Seagull Joe poking with that fair. Solid movement here. Down tilt. Zoom.
And Joe guessed wrong. It's literally like you have to just take a guess where he's going to end up landing. If usually, like Wood's been doing a really good job like canceling it with his like neutral beat charge.
Yeah.
So because of that, you really do have to guess. It's so super hard to react to Zoom if Wood is on point with it.
All right, Zoom coming out again. Oh, almost gets the up air. He had a force that was ready for him there. Seagull Joe can shield that. All right, he's getting a little beat up. Gets put off stage, gets back on. Safe and sound.
And now it's like the Palu show. I'm gonna back air or threaten back air like 5 or 6 times in a row, and then
man,
finally, when you're scared and stuck in shield, then I'll get my back throw, and then you'll die. So this is loser's side. So loser, this goes home, and I don't believe that they've advanced to the point where this is best of 5. Yeah, I might be off on this. This is loser's quarters, so I think that we are in best of 3 territory. Let me double check this though. Yep, neither of them have played a best of 5 set. So this is this right here is like, yeah, best of 3 territory still.
Stop battle.
Oh, hold up, you got a.
Oh, my bad.
No problem. I was sitting there like.
So this is the best of 3?
I do believe so.
Go!
Unless we change it due to the bracket size, I don't think quarters typically is. All right, so getting back into PS2 is the stage selection. I don't think this really favors either of the characters, but
Neutral stage?
yeah, neutral stage, the only stage that exists in MDBA.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Nice jab. All right. Little sizzle action.
He's never gone for it all. Like he's never like tossed out the wax or anything. He's playing really disciplined with his MP. I dig that.
You gotta get a little bit ratchet with hero.
Yeah.
You gotta, be unexpected. Hoping to see that a bit from Laurel.
Speak of unexpected.
Right.
On the platforms, like,
Yeah.
please jump him. He's like in forward smash
Yeah.
here.
That was nice. Ooh, nice little wave land there. And air dodge.
Bounce back up. So basically, whenever Rel gets bounce up, it may not seem like he's making too much out of it, but it basically means that Joe cannot pressure from range at all. It actually forces Joe to scrap, and it takes away like a gameplay element that Joe tends to, I don't want to say rely on, but use very well.
Oh, goes to the ledge trump, does not get it though. He's going to eat a forward tilt for his money. Throws out that big fireball. Ooh!
And
almost jumps over the explosive flame and gets a big forward air.
I really dig the option. That was dash attack, good call. So yeah, on the platform, dash attack, not forward.
That was a hot option select there from Wood. The gears are definitely turning here.
Solid pressure, but can't actually get a punish. That's the problem. It's like on those occasions when he's just like an arm's length away, like Palu has so many quick options that like Rel's been trying to swing and hasn't been too successful.
Ooh, a full tornado. Nice,
Awesome.
up throw kill. Beautiful. Well, what a whole stock up.
Yeah, he's been playing really, really well this game.
Oh my God.
Yeah, don't fall into that. As soon as I compliment you, don't fall into that, damn it.
Gonna eat that full jab. Seagull Joe's looking to seal and seal and deliver that stock, and indeed he does.
But Accelerado on deck. Solid damage here. Plus, oh, he actually just like ran in with a grab. That was like the worst grab release I've ever seen. He just took a ton of damage for that.
So Kiro can just float to your face, or as far as he wants away from your face when Accelerate is on. All right, full jab. Coming out.
And he's picking his spacing perfectly. Like, we're seeing Joe like react as quick as he can to these menu pulls and then approach the safe area like back air, and every single...
Ooh, with oop and psyched up. Freaking forward tilt is definitely going to kill, bro.
So they actually programmed that pretty sick. Like, you know how for one of those buffs, you only get one hit, like, and then it's gone. For forward tilt, it's actually the one exception.
Really?
Yeah, the first hit of forward tilt, no, you don't get it on the first hit at all. They just put all the power on that second hit.
That's fine.
It's a good actual program.
Dude,
They don't just get knocked out of it.
Such a freaking good move. What
Yeah.
the heck? It's like Hero's best move, bro. I swear.
I feel like it's one of those options you don't typically expect. The character doesn't have a ton of mobility unless he's got Accelerado up. So sliding forward tilt just catches a ton of people by surprise.
Yeah. It's a great move. I spam that whenever I play Hero.
Stuck on the platform right there and uses the up B out of shield. A solid option when Joe's trying to go for those full shield pressure strings.
We've seen a lot of those down airs on Seagull's shield. It's a pretty safe option.
Yeah, you don't know if it's going to cross up neither.
Yeah. Thunder coming out.
And then bounce on deck, and just like the little like well-spaced down tilts too, just trying to go ahead and poke at Joe and force him to try to like react to where Rel's going to end up.
Ooh, nice little roll.
Barely outspacing that dash attack. He was trying to pull out that bang all of a sudden, but the invulnerable dash attack would have eaten it anyway.
Yeah. Oh my G.
He was going for it. I mean, that was the right read. He caught.
I mean, Joe had the read, yeah.
Yeah, he caught Joe jumping.
Accelerate on. Accelerate, and what is that? Is that him?
Yeah, I think that was it. I'm colorblind, so determining between oof and psych up is like hell for me.
Yeah, it's tough. Well, Wood is moving right now. A stock up. Still has some big damage on him, though. Is that Nair going to do it?
No.
Not.
So he's got psych up and oof again, and he gets zoom. But Joe gets the right guess this time. Oh, he gets the one-hit shield break. You're just dead. Oh, he can't land on the platform. He's not going to get a full charge, or is he?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So no crit that time, though, so not a true hero main confirmed. Lady Luck not going to go ahead and smile on with that one, but still. Joe even shaking his head with that one. It's like, did I really get shield broken in one hit from a down air?
Those down airs coming out to work in Wood's favor. Pushing the pressure there on that platform, sliding away, tries to get the thunder, doesn't do it though. Now we're back on stage and Seagull Joe is in his bag.
Yeah, anytime you can go ahead and use those Nair trains to seize full stage control, it always looks super good for Joe. But now he's playing his trademark patience right there, using a little bit of the auto reticle to just try to bait in approaches. And so far it's been working. Rel has been a little bit reluctant to like pull out the full stage menu and try to get like a bounce up.
Yeah.
Psych up on deck though, gets the kaboom, but not gonna work out the forward air. Where's the tech chasing? He gets the back
that's
throw.
A big grab.
Oh my god, the side blast zones on Town and City, too close to let that one work, and the thwack doesn't kill. Again, not a true hero, man. When Lady Luck ain't smiling on you, sometimes it's a rough day.
Put me on the sticks, I'll land a crit first try.
Exactly. All right, bounce on deck, trying to go ahead and just get anything to connect. Charging up that neutral B for a solid projectile, but instead goes for the up B again, not going to finish the stock. Solid damage, but Joe, like he's been at kill percent for a minute, finally lands the forward air.
Dude, beautiful stuff from Wood, just pump faking those jumps, gets that forward air. Oh, rolls on the platform, throws out the thunder.
And he needed that tech, but he's still getting caught sitting in shield afterwards.
That's the first time I've ever seen Palutena.
Yeah, usually he doesn't use that at all.
Oh, almost gets that big back air there.
Back throw, yeah, the immediate roll in back throw. Rel not having it right there. He's
coming
definitely
out.
saying a little bit something right there. Look at him talking to himself in the player cam.
Wood is definitely in sweaty mode.
He just needs to get back to center stage and get one good menu read, but so far struggling to get that. The good fade back by Joe. That was like, he wasn't being greedy or anything like that. Drag down neutral air and not going to connect to the back air afterwards, though. This is so scary for Rel, but he gets zoom again.
Can you get the guess? Nope, doesn't get it. Oh my gosh. Gets grabbed for the
He waited for the air dodge, too.
The back air going to do it.
The scramble situation at center stage. Seagull Joe barely comes out on top. That was one hell of a match right there.
I like that. That was fun.
Yeah, after that like early exit for Joe, like the sustained neutral, the slower pacing really favored him in the mid game right there.
Yeah. All right, we got some music selection.
What we got? Final DV2? All right, yeah, get the guitar out here.
Yes,
Hype music right there. Yeah, neither of these two play with headphones on. It's all game audio and banter.
The Ensign. Here we go.
He's got the music for the heel. That's what it is.
Wood's character switch is so freaking, like the contrast is just ridiculous.
It is, yeah.
Like freaking hero. Oh my gosh, last hit of first flame. Oh, all right, we're coming out.
Coming out swinging for sure.
Swinging. Swims under that. Oh. All right, yeah, these players are locked in right now.
For sure. Now the problem is really going to be is like Joe's going to be giving Relwood a solid dose of these projectiles because this character's speed, it's like you can shield them, but it's going to stop your dash, and I'm just going to have all the time in the world to react to what you're trying to do to come in.
Nice. Big forward air there. Tries to stick out his stomach to get that nair.
You can usually get that pretty easy because the teleport recovery you can get within like a nair or a neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, he went for it all right there.
A little bit of a fast fall up air there. Okay. Tries to get something out of shield, doesn't work. Wood on the fence for this kill right now. Wants something.
Dash attack trading, it looked like it hit underneath the back air perhaps.
Oh my geez.
Just bursting out of that with that neutral air.
Into that up air, and now we got some.
Oh, tech flub. He had that read right there on the roll. But
it's all right, we sweat those off. Get the next one. Oh my geez, rolls behind it.
Hit him with the boots. Big kicks right there. Solid deeps. Now all the way in the corner is Seagull Joe Rel. Playing on fire here with the switch.
Oh my gee, the way he moved around that explosive flame. Gets that side B.
Backdoor ain't gonna do it. Heavier character here.
Oh, okay,
yeah. Going high.
Gonna be killed. Yeah, I mean, Wood, he's gotten punished for every LB that he's thrown out, man.
True.
It's just like that. It's not even like it's Wood's fault. It's just that, you know, You gotta use that option sometimes, and it's just so easy to punish
Yeah,
them.
if they're ready for it, then you just cannot get back like that. Tried again with that dash attack, try to sneak underneath Palut's hitbox, but that time the forward air just joined enough to challenge and win. Joe's trying to better character him. He's like, look at the hitboxes I got. I got the neutral air, I got the forward air. You're gonna have to run through these. Good luck.
Good luck indeed. Let's see if Laurel has it. All right. Goes up for it.
Max range on the side B. I didn't think he had that one. Got him by the tips of the claws on that one.
Okay. All right, he's gonna punish that side B. Goes high, and that up B will definitely work out for him. That was a very smart choice there. Gets him fresh out of that situation. Let's see what Joe gonna do with this grab. Oh my G, just freaking getting up from ledge with the side B, like, bro.
He's not trying to play patient in that spot. He's like, listen, I am going to swing, and you are going to take it. We are back in neutral now. Center stage here, Seagull Joe. Forward throw just to get full stage control. Rel, he gets through the double side B, the triple side B.
These feet are coming out, bro.
Oh, the dash grab, though, that's a problem. That character is so slow. You got all day and a half to react to that nonsense.
The thing is, Incineroar looks like he's running fast. Like, he looks like he's running fast when his dash boots up, but then you see him keep running, you're like, oh.
Yeah, his like initial dash speed's good, but then he's like, he just struts.
It's so funny. All Incineroars do is dash, bro. They do not run. Oh my gosh, beautiful down tilt. This is big.
Intercepted the up B. This is going to be a big bit of damage, but Rel manages to bail out onto the platform with another up B. And look at Joe just like, listen, I got the hitboxes, I got the frame data. I need to let you know.
This is when we're going to see Rel really just stand there, or just attempt to stand there, just try to find something he can pick off that Joe does, but that up air says, no, not in my house, not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Just playing out of disadvantage is always Incineroar's weakness, and Rel time and time again tried to go high, but Palu too quick for it.
Man. Yeah. That sucks that that up B is your demise there. Almost, he got it once, right? He that up B got him out of that bad situation, but it was just a perfect angle for it. That time, not so much.
Yeah, it just, in that spot, it just doesn't, it's never a good situation. You can always, you have to go ahead and toss out something unexpected. If Palu can go ahead and wait it out, she's going to get it. Every single time, she is going to be able to react to that and punish accordingly. Really, if you can't mix up your options appropriately, if you're giving Joe the opportunity to just wait you out and then react, what do you actually do? It's just kind of like you get better character, man.
For real.
That's what it was.
Laurel Wood needs that one top tier in his pocket that he could pull out.
He does play Game & Watch. And a little bit of Wario.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to see that.
he's got a stable of characters, man.
Don't bring out the Game & Watch, bro.
Yeah, true.
Nah, I'm not that guy that won't watch a match because of the characters. I'm lying.
Yep, I'm here for good Smash, regardless of it. It's like, I'll watch, I won't play.
I said I'm lying, bro. I'm walking out. I'm just playing.
It.
I'm just playing. I'm real play style specific kind of guy, right? I think all characters have the potential to be entertaining, but I also think that play style at the end of the day, play style is what makes a entertaining match, not the character, bro.
Yep,
bro, fight me in the comments right now. That is my stance, and I stand on it for real.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one. If you like watch a match between like a character, even like a Sonic that everybody loves to hate, if you can't pick up on the nuances of what the Sonic is trying to do, that just means you're not appreciating the game as deep as you could be.
Exactly.
You just got to go ahead and engage with it on another level and recognize that, hey, yes, he's running away, yes, he's trying to camp, but then you can appreciate the spacing, you can appreciate the mentality.
Yeah, he's freaking good.
I don't know, I just don't have that muscle. Like, I cannot do the second I get hit with the projectile, it's like all bets are off. I'm going in. Like, I'll go into the match and be like, we're going to play this steady. We're going to be calm. We're going to be collected. And then I get hit with like a Mega Man Lemon. It's like, oh, it's on. All right, none of this.
I'd say it's personality and play style, because you could be a dope player that everyone likes, personality, your energy, you feel me? Like, and you could play a quote unquote unhyped character.
Yeah.
If I like your personality or in a portion of your play style, like Sonic's. I think he's cool.
He does some sick stuff with it.
And he does sick stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I love his play style. He plays a, your cliche unhyped character that is Sonic.
Well,
but I'm watching his matches. I am.
Well, no unhyped characters right here. These are two of the most explosive characters in the game. ZD's Fox has perhaps the best punish game in our region, but Enhanced PV's Cloud, though. Like, unseating ZD to become #1 in MD. Mr. MD losing to Enhanced PV, and this man trying to go ahead and keep the streak alive.
Let's see winners finals here. Let's see if Enhanced PV can
turn it up.
Dethrone this man tonight. Once again.
So starting off on this PS2, and already we're just seeing, like, look at the safe shield pressure. Like, both players have to go ahead and stay grounded a little bit more than they'd like to, and they have to make sure they have their shield up every single time after they toss out their hitbox, because they know the counter punch is coming.
Absolutely.
Down air. Oh, he got it, but a little bit too low. ZD had the great angle.
Yeah, these angles saved his life there. Enhanced throws out a big up smash. He's going to get blown up for that. Definitely.
And now this is where, like, typically Enhanced PV, he wants to go ahead and charge at the limit. He wants to just, like, force his opponent to approach him through that passive pressure. But ZD's not going to have it. He's going to go ahead and get a ton of free damage if you try to play like that.
Ooh.
How did that down smash miss?
Yeah, almost gets that extension from the air dodge there. Beautiful angle there. Just getting on stage
And then
seamlessly.
And then he runs to the exact opposite side of the stage.
Right.
That's like the way it's like, oh, I'm back on stage. I don't want to interact for a minute.
Yeah.
Good air dodge right there, but unable to land the dash attack, so solid response from ZD.
Up tilt straight into up smash.
He's been doing that a lot lately. I've seen Enhanced PV, like the platform drop neutral B. I kind of really dig that one.
That's nice. All right. ZD off stage for a minute. Enhanced throws out the dash attack. Cause ZD to get back on stage safe.
And then the solid pressure there at the back air into the immediate neutral air. Into the jab lock. That should be the stock.
1-2 backflip.
1-2 getting that two-piece with the biscuit on the end.
Yes, sir. Every time. That's that number 3. All right, rolls away from up B attempt. Enhanced is going to get another one.
That's a beautiful thing about Cloud up B is like, if once you don't succeed, hit it again.
Try it again. All right, doesn't.
These angles have been perfect every
single
time.
He's been able to get that. Big back air there. All right, can he take this one? No. Oh, okay.
Can't even get the spike though.
Okay,
there
finally,
we go.
you got
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Nobody sneaks past Enhanced PV 8 times in a row.
Right. Yeah, that would just be unacceptable.
You can have number 7, but afterwards we're gonna have a talk.
Yeah. Okay. All right, TD's still comfortable here, sitting at 0%.
I'm loving these neutral air dodges. The directional ones leave you so vulnerable that like you just can't allow Fox to reset off of those. He will chase you down.
Oh my, high jump from there, but Fox is fastest faller in the game, gets down, barely misses that grab.
Not going to get the drag down with the first forward air, so just goes for max damage. The limit is on deck. Ooh. So if there's a point for Enhanced PV to claw his way back into the match, it is right here. We are basically 2 hits away from a limit cross-latch kill, but instead, again, the drag down, missed tech, and that is all she wrote. What a high speed, high energy game 1, Taz.
That was nice stuff. I like that. Excited to see how this set goes. Enhanced PV definitely gonna have to pull it together. We saw a lot of read attempts coming out there, throwing out a couple big up smashes. When it wasn't able to lock down any real ledge control situations. We'll see what he can do this game. Enhanced PV gonna shake that one off.
Yeah, this is not a player to go ahead and crack under pressure. And I think it's second verse, same as the first, is going to go ahead and look to execute, maybe get a couple of those techs on those drag downs that ZD loves so much. That's a messed up thing. It feels like you're always maybe 1 or 2 interactions away from dying as Foxes. You're always worried about getting forced off stage. We've seen Enhanced do that so frequently that like these matches can be super swinging.
Yeah.
Oh my swinging! Talk about swinging, my man.
Beautiful combination there. A little bit of smash 4 sights there, or flashbacks there.
Yeah, I got the fast follow. It's like, how do I get down against Cloud? You don't hit a button. And Enhanced PV understands that and immediately goes for the limit.
You love to see your combo ending and finishing touch. Ooh. Almost saw a combo ending in forward air there.
And then he waits out the air dodge, and Enhance all of a sudden playing on fire.
Boom!
And he gets the back
Goodness
hit, force the
gracious.
tech. Is he going to
No
like force
tech.
a 3-stock to lose game 1 and to immediately 3-stock your opponent combo?
Oh my gosh. Enhanced PV going into this game 2 with a grudge. Oh my gosh.
No 3-stock, JD though.
Goodness. Hey, JV, let's see. I don't.
If I'm CD, I'm running away and firing a laser.
Bro, I don't doubt it. Honestly. Is he gonna shoot a laser? Nope. Oh my gosh, gets back throw.
CD, you should have. Oh, okay. He went for it though. All right, no JV, so now ZD's back in this.
Running
All right,
grab, does not get the air dodge weight that I know he wanted. Stays on the ground. Spot dodge that grab. Gets up. Oh my
What
G!
the hell,
Bro,
man?
what? Yo, what percent was he at, dog?
Enough. He was at enough percent.
Dude, why does that move look so broken there?
What is Enhanced PV on with this limit finishing touch though?
Dude,
All
what?
of a sudden, that's
Bro,
his
why
fourth
did that
one.
kill, dog?
That's his 4th one tonight that we've seen in winners bracket. 2nd one that game.
Bro,
I'm gonna lose my voice if I have to keep casting this man if he keeps
What
playing this
the-
hot. What the hell?
that was stupid, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, game 3. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Winners finals, Enhanced PV versus ZD. This is a dogfight.
Yeah, this is after game 1, you figured, oh, this is gonna be blow for blow. They're gonna be going crazy, and Hans is just like, nah. I'm trying to get a couple clips here. So now it's ZD's turn to answer back. We'll have to see if he can grab a ton of momentum here, or if Hans is gonna start running away with this. After that, hell of a game 2.
Yeah, the momentum is definitely in that chair to the left of Cloud's icon right now. Enhanced PV steamrolling that last game. Let's see what he can do in this game 3 here.
So far, it feels like ZD's slowed it down a little bit. Like he's
Yeah,
being
yeah.
a little bit more reactive, and I love that change. Oh, he
Dude,
got it again.
a
He got it
third kill.
again, and that time it's the grounded
he
one.
was, what percent? Yo, he died at 70. Oh my G!
Okay, Enhanced PV, I respect that so much.
Oh,
he got the
bro.
single hit and then he immediately tried to spike him with a down air. Like,
Dude, this guy is trying to clip him, bro.
he's not trying to beat him, he's trying to take his soul.
Oh, dude. What the? All right, big back air in the dash attack here. Enhanced still pushing the gas. Perfect shields in the full jab here. Oh,
Into the tipper back air, killed sub 90.
beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, my gosh. Oh, dude,
tried
he
for the
wants it
forward
all.
air. That
He
was
wants
so close to
everything.
connecting.
He wants it all. Dude, he's playing with...
Yeah, this is, I mean, I feel like ZD changed up his playstyle headed into this game, and then Hans is like, that's nice, I'm still going to hit you in the teeth, though.
Okay, okay. All right, nice combo there from ZD. All right, all it takes is one.
Yeah, just one back here or forward smash here. We are at kill percent, so definitely started to go ahead and seize control of this match here is ZD. The tempo is decidedly in his favor all of a sudden, and then
Actually,
waits
that's
out
up
the air
smash,
dodge.
yep.
That's exactly what we want.
Exactly what ZD wants as well. Okay, now pretty even here.
I dig that cross up into the immediate up tilt right there. That's just a really tough thing to react to given the shield pressure.
No. Oh no, would have been a big shine there. Oh, ZD just,
Might have been the game, actually.
Yeah, might have been. ZD does not want to get touched here. Gets a down throw forward air, pulls back, does not get the other one.
Feels like we're seeing like fire and ice between these two. ZD, cool, calm, collected, Enhanced PV playing with a belly full of fire here, just looking for that one hit he needs, but instead it's ZD opening Enhanced up. Big combo right here, 99%. I mean, at ZD might as well be at kill percent, though, from what we've been seeing from Enhanced so far.
The rage has just really been working out for Enhanced, man. He's gotten 3 freaking finishing touches kills with rage.
The same pressure
big
though
up
from
air.
ZD was so good.
Yeah,
He got him to expend that blade beam there, blow that limit for nothing, and then just allowed Enhanced to finally flail his stock away.
All right, this is a pretty back and forth game here. I'm loving this gameplay, y'all. Hope you are too. Sitting at home. I don't know if Apex is still going, but we're here for y'all. If y'all are still trying to watch some Smash action,
Definitely.
if the Apex stream is over and we got a hot match on our hands.
I mean, at this point, my man, the grind never ends. We are here every night. At the end of the week, these two making it seem like this is their 9 to 5. Business as usual, not a single expression on either player's faces after all these clips that we've seen in these first 3 games.
I mean, it's what they do. It's another day in the office, right? So.
Just punch that time clock and punch your opponent.
Yeah, man. I mean, Enhanced definitely having some fun there. That's, I mean, honestly, just in general, you know.
He just does it. Like I love watching them because I never understand like what's going through his head. Because just when I think I'm just like, okay, he's gonna go ahead and do X, Y, or Z, he pulls out another random option.
He just wants to kill him.
Yeah.
It's just like whatever I have to kill you, I'm gonna do it. Like that's how it looks. You know?
He plays like a man that's been wronged.
Yeah, exactly, dude. He's like, bro, like, what did you do to this man? Did you hurt his feelings? And then you look at his face, it's like completely stoic.
All right, but ZD here again. I just feel like the tempo has changed up. Look at this. We're a minute in. Nobody's dropped a stock. Compare that to the first 2 games.
Yeah, it's usually how it goes. You know, once each player is taking a game and they've taken it with force, like these two have. You know, then the games start going tit for tat down to the wire. You know, because they've shown their hand, right? So now it's just a matter of reading the cards.
Good tech right there from Enhance. He desperately needed that. We're going to get the down air. No, we are not. ZD comes back aggressively, but Enhance couldn't get the back air or the dash grab. Frames away from both of those.
Yeah. Little Enhanced above ZD for a second there. Gets back to the ground.
He just has to wait out so patiently right here. Like ZD's giving him nothing to work with.
Nothing at all.
I dig the fact that Enhance is like committing to shield though. He's taking these throws a lot, and like against Fox, that's exactly what you need to do. Like this character ain't gonna kill you for a throw. Instead, you're gonna get him up to that high enough percent where those back airs start to turn lethal.
All right. Across. Ooh.
Good jump out.
Almost gets the splits on him. Wanted to punish an option there.
Didn't get the spike though. I respect that option.
Ooh, automatic with the nair, going deep.
I think he just
No
did,
limit,
yeah. No
yeah,
double jump,
yeah,
and the
yeah,
limit
yeah.
wasn't enough to go ahead and let him get back with the up B.
Oh, big back here.
Yeah, who's looking for it right there? Trying to snipe out that illusion. Forward air to go ahead and get full stage control again, though. Gets the parry, but it was a multi-hit. It was a down air that time.
The drill
The
holds
charge?
holds
The
down
charge,
smash
though.
just enough to clip him off and take that stock. Enhanced up a stock on ZD right now.
And ZD is running from it. Like he knows that like when Enhance comes down from the Angel platform, he's just trying to corner ZD and just make that man pay, but usually his evasiveness has been paying off.
Ooh, slinging around him a little bit.
He uses double jump at a disadvantage quite a bit, does Enhance PV, and it has been paying dividends.
All right, this is a combo. Jumps out of it. ZD gonna get a grab from his escape attempt.
He needs to grab it a lot more right here because we've seen these crazy options from Enhance. At this point, it feels like 50s when ZD has to start worrying.
All right, ZD is doing a really good job of holding down this offense, reading Enhance's escape routes. Gets that up B, and this may be bad news for ZD here.
Yeah, he's in the corner. Like, how does he actually get back to center stage? Tries to roll through, but it just gives up a little bit of space. The weak hit of the up air, big damage from this.
Oh, and that's a third one.
Both players whipping on the up smashes a little bit. The reverse neutral air.
Oh, wow.
Awkward spot from...
I really thought someone was going to die there. Oh, my gosh.
You should die on this one, though. Oh, the angle. He angled it in, and even with that perfect angle, still, Enhanced PV has the presence of mind to fade back with that back air to cover edge. We're going to Game 5 here in Winners Finals.
5, ladies and gentlemen, Winners Finals. Who's getting the winner side of Grands this Friday? Who you got your money on, Scabs?
Oh, man, it's tough to bet against ZD. He's been doing this for so long, but I don't know. I feel like Enhance has been playing a little bit special right now.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's playing like Wonder Boy a little bit.
It's hard for me to bet against ZD, but I might have to right now.
Yeah.
This run has been pretty solid from Enhanced PV. Just run up and immediately up. All right, yeah, I understand what you're doing.
Dash attack. Almost gets that nair there.
Great parry from ZD, but looked like he didn't get the fastball that he wanted in that forward air, so he couldn't get that to connect.
Nice parry there from ZD. Gets clipped out of that forward air.
It feels like whenever his parry game's on point, he becomes so much harder to beat. Like, he just flashes his shield purposefully in the perfect spots to just get rid of these aggressive hitboxes from Enhanced.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Fox is Fox is like, I swear he has like he's the best parrier in the game. Like one of the best parriers in the game. Like parry is just so strong for Fox, man.
Yeah, you just get so much out of it. Again, the interception with the limit.
Finishing touches, kid.
Finishing touch. My God,
Dog,
this
what
is.
year are we in, bro?
I think that was like the 5th of this set.
Dude, this is
I can't remember the last time I've seen anybody get more than 2
bro.
in a set.
Dude, he's gotten like 5, bro.
Nuts.
Oh my gosh. Okay, nice grab there from ZD. Trying to hold his own and take this first stock from Enhanced. And
Good
he
wait.
just does it.
He just waited on that neutral air dodge. That's one of those things that Fox can do is he can just pull up with the best of him. He can put the brakes on all of a sudden, and you just think, okay, I've been in the whirlpool for so long, surely he's going to run at me. And then you just look at him, he's like, no, he's just standing there waiting.
Yeah, that shield is freaking tiny for a second there from ZD. Gets the scoop. Now up smash and just packing on the damage here, Scabs.
Yeah, tons of damage. And the second that he's got Enhance above him, it's so difficult for Enhance to get out of those spots. He's got to go ahead and make one of these back airs count, but instead, that actually just barely did it. Like, I think 5% less and Enhanced PV was going to survive. Instead, forced to potentially his last stock on the winner side of bracket.
All right. Okay.
And this is exactly what you don't want to see. You don't want to see ZD with a full head of steam while you're stock behind. Like, look at this full stage control, tons of damage, and now Enhanced fighting out of the corner.
It's a bad sight to see, but let's see if
into the parry, too.
Beautiful. See if Enhanced can pull a magic trick out of his pocket here. This game 5. Air dodging to the right. ZD is on you, boy.
It just feels like these opportunities are falling away like sands from an hourglass. Enhance has to go ahead and get these kills.
Okay, he gets one.
Gets it.
All right, 101%. Are we going to see a rage combo, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, up throw there.
Oh, he missed the tech.
Oh, missed the tech. Gets another one.
All right, he's out of the corner. The double back air to up smash. ZD beat him for that a little bit too hard.
This is a better spot for Enhance. You got limit about to come through. ZD is flashing his kill options, though. Oh my gosh!
That's going for it all.
Oh, no.
That is incredibly risky. He goes for high. This is going to be big damage if Enhance can convert off of it. Missed the tech, but can't get the fastfall on the up air. That was devastating.
Oh, that's
and then he misses the tech on the other platform.
Dude, another missed tech on the platform. And we got the dap attempt handshake.
That was a good set.
To close
Both
out
played
the
really
game.
well.
Yeah, that was fire, bro. That was definitely a treat.
What a set between these two power ranked players here. I want to say that they're number 1 and 2 in MD right now.
Hey, man, we love to see 1 and 2, go head to head.
Yeah.
Man.
Top players in the region out here scrapping, and now like sitting down on the loser side of bracket, we have Seagull Joe, another really strong player who made it out today instead of heading out to Apex.
How far can you make it, man?
So I think this is going to be Seagull Joe 3-1 to Relwood. So now he's going to be facing up against Zexyyy. Winner of that faces off on losers finals against the waiting Enhanced PV.
These guys with their tags, man, forcing me to call them stuff, bro. Like, I'm one letter away from calling you sexy, bro.
Yeah, I know. There's been a couple
like,
of these.
Bro, I'm pretty like I'm.
Just trying to go ahead and make a stutter hearing.
All right, bro. You better be playing sexy if your name's gonna be Zex. Zest. What? What's his name? Zex.
Zexyyy. I've called him Zesty a couple times.
I was about to say Zesty.
All right, so this matchup, though, I haven't seen Seagull lose this too frequently. It feels like Young Link versus Palu. Palu has the tools to scrap with Young Link, which very few characters can do. So when it comes down to it, it really becomes, can this man open him up with projectiles? Can he go ahead and toss out a flurry of these fire arrows, bombs, and boomerangs and keep Seagull Joe with 1 foot off the ground? Or is Joe actually going to be able to get planted and send this man out with a quick 3-0 handshake?
There's Zexyyy coming out the cut, showing him that he wants it.
That auto reticle is so good this matchup too. It just beats out like all those single hit projectiles from Young Link.
Yeah. All right. Down throw. Ooh.
Got the drag down, but low percent, so that doesn't work as consistently.
Big back air there from Seagull Joe.
Has the bomb, but he went for the counter because he was expecting an early up B instead of trying to go ahead and just get like the drag down neutral air and carry him off stage.
Yeah.
Oh, barely misses with that back air. I could have sworn that connected.
All right, big nair.
All right, plucking that second bomb to predict the intercept, but he dropped it actually. So that means a free. Oh, he actually got a chance to. He got hit with a good hitbox there, and he responds with stocks himself.
Response with the drag down up smash. Beautiful stuff from Zexyyy here.
I thought Joe got the right hitbox right there to just like drag him down with that neutral layer, but ever so slightly off.
Yeah, that up B definitely goes high there. Yep.
What an option, just point blank range.
Explosive Flame's gonna take that.
Yeah, typically you're not thinking, oh, I'm right next to a dude. He's gonna go ahead and toss out the Explosive Flame right in his face. Yeah, the one thing I love that Joe respects his opponents a lot. So you see, like, that up B is so safe on shield that Joe, like, stayed in shield afterwards. He was trying to react to the second option from Zexyyy. Too many players try to, like, punish Young Link's safe options. You gotta go ahead and wait for the jump instead.
Absolutely, man. Young Link is one of those characters where you just have to wait and be smart through and through, because he has so many options that he could just pull out at you. You think that man is done trying to hit you? He's not.
No, this is a character for masters that don't want to interact. For masters that want to responsibly social distance.
Right. Air dodge there. Right after that drag down, Zexyyy moving pretty fast here.
Suddenly he's tossing out a lot more projectiles too, and it looks like Joe hadn't really react to it.
Tried to call out that reflect attempt there. Doesn't get it. Standard get up.
Nobody in the region is better than Joe at blowing up standard get up.
Probably drills those reactions, man.
His edge trapping is so flowchart. Like, he knows exactly what to do in every situation. He's seen it all before, and you're not going to show this man nothing new. He's been doing it for a minute.
Right. All right. Last hit in there, going straight into a down throw there.
Into another edge trap situation. But that good frame data bails Zexyyy out of the corner.
All right. Now he's holding center stage here. Wants that forward air, and he definitely gets that one.
Managed to land that connection. And now, coming into that last stock, well, I'm curious to see how Joe's going to approach this one. He's been doing a good job playing with these projectiles, but like the combo game from Zexyyy has started to turn things up.
He's starting to turn up the heat here in this game one. All right. Throws that bomb downward, saying back up. And I got some more for you coming. Up air. Misses that arrow, and they're going back and forth here.
It's just blow for blow, little string into just the missed tech right there. And now Zexyyy, how does he actually land against Joe? He's got the speed to just snuff all these out. He has to just go to the corner. And this is exactly where Palu wants to see you. The barrage of back airs finally gets it.
Sheesh.
I mean, at first you don't succeed, toss out 5 more.
Why not, man? That move
It's so
beats
good.
out freaking everything.
It's irresponsibly good. Like,
back is ratchet as hell.
yeah. Like, Palu back air is just a little bit of nonsense. I've seen that thing clank with, like, with hitbox it has no business with. I've seen it clank with Kaboom from Hero before. It's like, dog, that wasn't the shield that it hit. That was everything.
But isn't she a goddess, though? So doesn't it make sense that she has freaking
None of that.
Captain America's shield, bro?
None of that.
Freaking vibranium-ass shield.
If this game made sense, if this game actually made sense, do you think that it would be ruled by freaking Minecraft Steve? Absolutely not. Kazuya, at least that makes sense. That man is bad.
All right, bro, come on now.
Yeah. Oh, what? You're not like,
clearly
fully
biased
when you
because
dash?
you think Kazuya's cool, bro.
I don't. Sarcasm. It's sarcasm, I swear. All right, down tilt into the immediate neutral layer right there. Zexyyy just recognizing when he's not, or no, when not to be greedy with his combos. I really dig that from him. He's really just solid with his confirms. He doesn't overextend nearly as much as one would expect with a character like Young Link.
Yeah. Going nair for nair there. Off stage, ledge trap situation. Zexyyy has a roll behind there.
He even waited it out and got the air dodge, but it
Dude,
didn't feel comfortable letting it rip. Yeah.
He reversed that whole situation with one freaking button, and now he takes the stock.
Good stuff so far from Zexyyy here on game 2, but you're always like one hit away from being forced to the corner, and that has exactly been Seagull Joe's recipe for success so far.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil.
Ooh.
He missed that because the character's short. That's hilarious.
Yeah, almost gets that fadeaway back air. Zexyyy is standing short.
Look at that. He basically he played a solid 20 seconds without getting hit because he just took him corner to corner.
Yeah.
Abusing the invulnerable hitboxes on Palu's dash attack and back air. Recipe for success from Seagull.
He's really holding it down here. See what Zexyyy has to say about it. He's talking to him a little bit with these combinations and this movement, but Seagull Joe's just sealing the deal with really just optimized damage, kills and combos. And it's just bread and butter here.
Yeah, this is just you've really got a better player, Joe. He's never going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Like I think he's the most consistent player in our region. But
no, you do. You just have to outplay him.
Yep.
You know, it's definitely going to be tough here for Zexyyy to do because Seagull's looking quite solid.
Oh, he very nearly got that confirmed, but the bomb might have bailed Seagull out. Trying to go ahead and get the aggressive up B from ledge, not quite going to connect. Gets up, I like that. He's done it a couple times where he gets up, attacks into the bomb, so he extend it. Doesn't pay off right there, but it's a good mix-up.
Yeah. Nice try there from Seagull. Stock down, but not too far in damage.
Nah.
Oh my gosh, Zexyyy reads the jump, gets a double four there.
Double dip for you. That'll do. And look at this damage all of a sudden starting to build up. Zexyyy getting a little bit of a head of steam, but twice in a row, he's trying to swing with a hitbox at a disadvantage, and Palu having none of that.
None of it at all. Zexyyy still holding his own here. Packing on his damage. He wants his kills, guys.
Yeah, you can feel it right now. He does not want to give Seagull Joe more time to get his way back into this. It feels like when he's got center stage control and he's got a full head of steam, it has been so hard for Joe to get started.
Oh my G, last hit of that up air. Seagull Joe just hanging out down there, like just leaving it out for him. Pays off there.
He just does it. He just immediately
Freaking
run up
lets
to him. I'm
the
going to
down air rip.
Yeah.
Steals that game.
Good stuff from Zexyyy, though. I mean, at this point, if I'm Seagull Joe, do you think you have to consider a changeover? I don't think this is a great Diddy matchup for him.
No, I don't. I think the Palutena's doing a great job. Zexyyy really pushed on the gas pedal there and was just really just being youngling, you know, like he was just,
abusing the character strengths.
Yeah, he's really just, you know, pushing youngling's offense the way he really needed to as soon as he got any opportunity he got on that tail end of that game there.
One
really
thing that Seagull Joe doesn't do, and I think he doesn't do this to his disadvantage, I don't see him like platform cancel with teleport ever.
Right.
And it has been a couple of times where he's having trouble landing, and like if he had that tech down, he could have gotten out of a couple of those situations.
That's a fact.
But we're not going to see any of that right here as we are going to Final D. I think the choice against Younglink was definitely making more use out of the platforms than Joe. So yeah, turn it into a projectile war, and auto reticle is a pretty good answer to both boomerang and bomb and fire arrows.
Absolutely. Explosive flame.
Trying to sneak away that early stock right there, and nearly gets it with getting that air dodge read.
Oh, nice. Throws that double nair. Seagull Joe pushing that boomerang straight back into his face here. Looking pretty even.
Down here got beaten out by freaking back air. Oh my god. That move, man.
All right, tries to poke on his way down with the forward air. That move is so safe, he's able to just land and stand right in front of him.
Yeah, and then he just waits immediately for another projectile hit and then does it again. Solid damage.
Dash attack.
Oh, he got the air dodge. That was so good.
Big back throw. Nice patience there.
Yeah, just run up to him, like dare to do something to avoid your aerial, and once he hits the air dodge,
Got some nair strings, 3 nairs into 2 up airs. Drags down, gets a full jab there. 69% on Zexyyy.
But can he make anything out of it, though?
Legendary percent, bro. You gotta do something. Yes!
Yeah, he makes a stop. There you go.
He did it! All right. Now, can you get a 0 to death on 69 is the real question.
If he
That's
actually,
the real question.
Yeah, if he actually gets... Okay, no. He lost power up. It did its job. It brought him back just about even.
Definitely. 69 definitely doing his job there.
All right, so now he's got to make something out of this himself. And look at that. Joe gets the parry and still can't make anything out of it. So the way that if you want to go ahead and try to punish Younglink up B, the only way you can really do is to drop shield on the last hit.
Yeah.
Because it's just so safe.
Bomb.
Yeah, easy bomb recovery. Good options from Zexyyy. He's air dodge. Is he going to pull out another bomb? Yeah, he does.
Seagull going low for that nair. Zexyyy is definitely going to make it back from that. Can Seagull blow? Ooh. Oh.
There we go.
Okay,
Finally.
Yeah.
He just stayed grounded and waited for the hitbox to come out. Got that parry. Good patience from Seagull Joe. Nobody does it better in the region, I think.
That's good stuff from Seagull. Definitely holding it down, that stock. Now these nairs coming through. Air dodge is down. Tries to get that down air for an extension there. Now Zexyyy responding. The short combination of his own. Going to get that full jab there, throwing out the boomerang. Now in a ledge trap situation.
He's parries from Joe. It feels like he's getting a much better read on when Zexyy's trying to go for these fastball aerials. They've been a lot less effective so far.
Okay. Can shield that up air there. Ooh, nice spot dodge there, man. Zexyy's offense is looking really strong this game, man.
Tries the trump, but great air dodge.
Just in general, transitioning into the last game into this game, his offense is looking really strong.
I think that's a good point. Yeah, he's definitely like, he mixed up the projectiles pretty well, but the problem has just been that on Final D, a stage where you have no platforms to retreat to, Joe can just push you to the corner and keep you there.
Yeah, even if Zexyy's offense was looking strong at times, Seagull's B&Bs were just stronger, you know? I mean, he was getting those nair strings to those up air strings like it was freaking like programmed into his veins.
It was just the character differential too. Like when Palu has her back turned to you, Young Link has no tools to challenge that, and Zexyyy likes to be in the air. He likes to go ahead and toss out those projectiles, toss out those safe hitboxes, and Palu just says no. You have to go ahead and play me on my terms, and every now and then I'm gonna say this is a no-fly zone.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Palutena definitely has the ability to just put down freaking orange cones.
Yep.
And just say, nah, you're not doing this.
Nah.
All right, Zexyyy still, able to, express freedom in his offense with Young Link's movement speed and projectiles and just all of his wonderful buttons.
This stage is an interesting one though, because this is going to give Seagull Joe like super early kills with both back air and back throw.
Yeah.
So like I'm not positive as to why Zexyyy chose this one. Perhaps he's like thinking he has more like stage to run to, plus he has the platforms. Oh no, he's already used his double jump, so he has to rely on the bomb. And Joe, is he going to be able to get an edge guard? No, the roll on not covered, but still does get that back air to clean up the stock.
Okay, back air to the face. Oh, jumps away from the grab, but still gets a few nairs at the back throw.
Don't you love it when you like get out of one string only to immediately get trapped in another one?
I know, right?
It's like, I guessed right, but I'm still losing. Exactly.
Oh, tries to toss the bomb up there, gets a down air to the face.
Missed the tech, and Joe could have killed him off of that with that back air.
Ooh, he's actually just staring that freaking back air to the face.
Fearless.
Tries to down tilt him. Like, that was crazy.
He was trying to get that extension. If you can, like, if they're at max distance from the fire arrow, sometimes you can't get there with your aerials, so you just have to go ahead and try to connect fire arrow into boomerang into something else.
Right. Yeah, he's shielding that up air pressure Seagull's putting beneath the stage, but Seagull's still gonna put it there because why not, right?
Yeah, it's safe. Just do it. And the teleport is like next to no lag, so trying to go ahead and capture that, you have to be prepared.
Oh,
the bomb mix up too? That was nice.
He's gonna seal the deal on Joe's first stock.
We haven't seen a ton of those like mid-range long combos that Young Link can do with the projectiles. And now, given that he's down a full stock, Zexyyy needs that. He needs to show the explosiveness that this character has, because it's clear that Seagull Joe has neutral locked in. He's going to go ahead and win neutral more than he loses it, so Zexyyy needs to make more out of his opportunities.
Whatever opportunity he has. I mean, that's what we saw from him the game that he won, right? And a lot of situations, when players, capitalize on what caused them to win the game. Sometimes that really works out for them. But Joe is that player that's gonna,
You got the adaptation.
Yeah,
now it's like I get it.
Exactly. It's like I get it. Like, okay, if I give him one chance, he can run with it. So I just can't give him a chance. Right?
Dead on. Dead on. Good opportunity here though, but double jump out of that combo for Joe. Like, at 73, like, it is not beyond the realm of possibility that Zexyyy gets a string off the edge and gets a kill. But instead, no, just the edge trap situations, and Seagull cashes it all in, a two-stock victory, and to win that set 3-1, and it's going to be Enhanced PV versus Seagull Joe in Losers Finals.
I'm excited to see that match.
Yeah.
But Zexyyy showing some good young wing play. We love some good young
Definitely.
wing play. You know, we saw him push his offense. Wasn't able to capitalize. You know, and Seagull Joe just giving him small opportunities all around. Just really not giving him any leeway there at all.
But real talk though, shout out to like the Virginia players that made it out. Both Zexyyy, who's like I think
For
guaranteed
real.
fourth, and then we had what was his name? AmarX, who was also like got actually like eliminated by Zexyyy and loses quarterfinals. Both those Virginia players like they traveled a bit to make it out here, and they put on a show.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff, man. You come down here, you put the work in, and you put a show on for us, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah, and the AmarX had a couple of really good wins, like knocking out Seagull Joe into losers, and then Zexyyy on the other side, he got knocked down by like who did he lose to? He lost to Relwood, and then he lost right there to Seagull Joe. Those are not bad losses.
Not at all. That's good stuff from both of those players, man. Hopefully they come back around. You know, it's not every week that you can spend that gas money, but you know, every now and again it'd be dope to get some Richmond love.
Hey, if we're paying out for top 8, maybe they get a little bit of gas money to go home with.
Right, exactly. You just gotta make it there.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And in this district traffic, it is no fun.
Yeah, it's tough. We got players just chopping it up.
Yeah, it looks like we're waiting on enhanced PV. He has vanished a wee bit.
There you go. There's your check, bro.
Yeah, take your cash.
Don't drop it, bro.
But listen, if you don't need that, I can
I'll
make use
pick
of
it up, bro.
Exactly. both of us saw dollar signs all of a sudden.
Yo, where's
It's like,
the
listen,
commentator checks at, bro?
Exactly,
Where do we get our payouts for commentating the whole thing? You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, yo, Gimmer? Yo, Gimmer?
Like, I'll take $5.
I mean, if y'all are looking to go ahead and contribute here, that's what we really got to do is we got to get like a commentator.
What can y'all do watching the stream?
You can go ahead and
listen to this commentary. What can you do? Can you tell them what they can do?
They can go ahead and hit us up with that Twitch Prime, or if you got that $5.99 to go ahead and hit us up with the subscription here. That'll keep you up with the latest alerts. You'll know when we go live, and you'll get access to a bevy of sweet emotes. Helps us keep the lights on here, which God knows we need help with these days. So,
Scabs, you're a nice guy, bro.
what were you doing?
I'm greedy.
Oh, you were out here
I
about to,
want
be like,
you to say
drop the cash
you
out?
can follow.
Oh,
us on
yeah.
Twitter.
That's true. That's true. No, we got to go ahead and let the people know who we are, what
This
we
man
do.
said
Yeah.
you could do this.
After the set before grand finals, we
Nah,
can
I love the Xanadu family. You know, support VGBootCamp, get all that good stuff.
But you trying to
feel
eat
me?
too.
But follow your boy on Twitter. Tune in. You know, me and Scabs here. You know, this is our first time on the mic. Really, like
It's been fun.
Just like doing the whole show. But you know, I get on the mic from time to time. Scabs is the man. You know, he really holds it down. But anyways,
We got to see who's going to go ahead and face ZD and Grants between these two, Joe and Enhanced PV. Who you got money on, Taz?
I'm gonna be honest. I got enhanced. I'm just gonna say it. I mean, it's just like it's not even the matchup from the last game. It wasn't just a character thing, right? It was the way Seagull Joe plays is, you know, he wants to make his gameplay like sealed, right? He doesn't want any cracks in it, right? And Enhance is just that guy that's gonna just brute force a crack. Honestly, like he's just gonna break open. He's gonna find his way. He's just gonna get what he wants. You know, greedy isn't the right word, but just like freaking, like, I don't know what else to say.
He goes off stage with a downer, and then he immediately hits it. 9 times out of 10, Seagull Joe gets away with that recovery for free. But Enhances, he's just different that way.
You know what? I think it's Cloud, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's enhanced, but it's enhanced piloting Cloud. Like, Cloud can play like such a freaking
degenerate.
There you go. Like,
exactly,
like, I don't know,
You're trying
bro.
to get
Like,
the esports friendly term.
it's like, bro, he can play so mean and dirty, like, you know. So I mean, that's just. So yeah, I'd say it's Enhanced and Cloud that are able to just break through, you know, players with such solid, you know, defense.
Yeah. So now we got to see here. If whenever Seagull Joe's placed in that corner, that's also terrifying for him. And now Enhance gets the back here, gets a lot of stage control, lands another one. Joe has to recover low. Great neutral air dodge. He like jumped up, dropped down, jumped up, neutral air dodge just to go ahead and bait out Enhance's options. I dig it. Limit is on deck here, so Cloud has a couple options to get up aggressively, but Joe having none of it. Air dodge. Oh, and he tried to use either the win box or the hitbox to claim that one.
Nice back here.
Speak of the devil, just go ahead and get 2 of those to claim that stock. And Joe, 1 stock away from claiming game 1 here. This is a best of 5 territory, so plenty of time for Joe and Enhanced to feel each other out here.
Plenty of time for both players, indeed. And what do we see? What do we see from Enhanced versus ZD, right? We saw Enhanced get freaking bodied that first game, right? And he sat back in his chair and said, all right, I know what I need to do. And then just did it, all right?
He's the type of player that every now and then he just like, you know what, I need to be better, and then he just is.
Yeah, he just does it. And he tries to let a freaking
Rip right
finishing
there,
touch rip there. Honestly, probably would have killed.
I think so, yeah, at 100.
Oh!
Did he get the spike? No, he didn't get the spike hitbox, so instead that's not going to finish it off. Fake kill screen.
Charges limits, going to get a fat forward tilt there.
And he gets that, the neutral air off of the trump. Again, not going to kill, though.
2 kill screens, no kill. Throwing out that neutral
False
B.
advertising.
False advertising indeed, man. Now these back airs are coming out from both players. But what back air wins? Chat, what back air do you think wins? What back air do you think wins?
These legitimately might be the 2 best in the game.
You're right. Actually, you know, when I said that, I was thinking about it, bro. That's actually a valid question. Who do you think has the better back air, Cloud or Palutena?
Oh, good God. I genuinely don't know. I think that Cloud's disjoint gives him the ability to toss it out more freely, but Palu's just cheats sometimes.
Cheats, bro.
Yeah, that is a cheater
I
move
don't
I've
know,
ever seen.
chat. Who do y'all got in a contest of the best back air, Palu or Cloud? I'm gonna say Cloud, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
I think you might
that
be
back
right.
air is freaking crazy, bro. You can't. I mean, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's a tough question. Now you got me thinking. Now you got me thinking.
Because you can call out Cloud for back airing too much. Like you can make him stop back airing. Now, can you really punish it?
Not usually.
Really. Yeah, not
But
usually.
for Palu, you cannot make Palu stop back airing.
Exactly.
That's
See,
the
that's what I'm
problem.
saying.
That's the problem.
You can't. You just can't do anything about it. You just have to respect it.
Yep.
Anyways.
But it's harder to respect Cloud back air.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Because he's got that big old hitbox that claims a ton of space.
And also, he makes you feel like you can run under it. You really can't.
Yeah, when he's got limit Cloud back air, maybe limit Cloud back air at all 3. All right, up smash not quite going to connect. Try to go ahead and guard that landing. Instead, gets a parry, but again, just unable to get punishes on Palu's safe hitboxes. Instead, Enhanced trying to whittle away on that shield. Both players trying to get one thing on their minds.
Oh my gosh, freaking Enhanced just hopping in front of his face like, bro, I'm coming.
Yep. So you're going to have to retreat and give me up in that stage control.
Oh my G, and it is freaking tit for tat in this first stock here.
Blow
man.
for blow.
Oh my, swim
He
straight
ran-
under him, up B.
It's like, listen, your shield's invulnerable, but I'm going to run directly underneath that nonsense.
Man, he said Bob weave,
Yep.
feel me, like Tiger uppercut, bro.
Yeah, with
That
the
was
shimmy, the
crazy.
shake, and then, yeah.
Freaking Dempsey roll, bro. Nice. Can get that full side B. Ugh. You see what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
just like,
just
bro, like,
meaty hitboxes,
dude,
man.
this is what he does, bro. He just like, I don't care, bro.
Yeah, it's like he's not even fast falling, just like, I got cuts.
Yeah.
Don't be where I am.
I got a freaking Buster Sword, bro. Oh my freaking, yo, Scott!
He keeps getting
What is
that.
going on, bro?
He keeps doing
Dude,
that.
what the frick, bro?
I genuinely haven't seen
Oh my
players
gosh,
use
the
that as efficiently as this.
Wall jump gets that side B. Bro, he has gotten 6.
Like 6 of those tonight. This is just nuts.
Oh my gosh, and he is really pushing this freaking lead, bro.
And he's got limit back. No, he don't. Should have said anything. Running off stage, trying to go ahead and connect with that forward air, but instead pressuring with the back air. Great landing aerial from Seagull Joe instead.
Nice.
Hit grab. I'm digging it. I think he was trying to like platform drop with the back air, but not going to work out.
Yeah. All right, so Seagull is, I mean, he's a fighter, right? But you can't fight against that. Oh.
Again.
Gets a chance to. Oh, missed the grab. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that one though, yeah. Limit, cross slat, doesn't matter. Center stage at 150, that'll do. Enhanced PV draws even after another finishing touch. That has been his calling card this evening.
Jeez, man. 2-0. 2-0 in the set. We got the chat.
2-0,
We got 2 Clouds. Yeah, actually 3. Y'all saying Cloud wins that back air contest.
Yeah, I think that like Palu will do it because it can clank with hitboxes more, which is like gives her a unique aspect to the character. But I just think Cloud's safer. You can just do it and people have to take it.
Bro, Seagull, yo.
What is this music?
Yo, Seagull, bro, what are you doing, dog?
Really?
Bro,
Is
look
it
at
a
his
sight-
face, man. This
Banjo?
guy,
He's
bro.
pulling out his banjo.
Oh, he put the Banjo song on.
There
Hey,
we go,
Nah, that's
okay.
hype, bro. I'm sorry for yelling
So
at you, man.
this is definitely one of those characters where he says, "Yo, my banjo nice though," and it's unironically
Hey, let's go,
pretty nice.
Banjo.
We don't see this character too frequently, but Joe's he's won quite a few games with it.
This music makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, I
bro.
know. This is after that like height match that we just had. Now we're on to that 8-bit.
Hey, let's go, Banjo.
tune.
We got the Banjo coming out. How many Joe puns can I make, bro?
I've been
I
saying
got the Joseph. Now I got the Banjo. This dude is giving me it all, bro.
I've been saying for a minute that we got to get like Average Joe, Joe J, and Seagull Joe into a match. But right now, he's struggling against Enhanced PV.
He's about to send Banjo
Yeah.
back to Ohio with Rel Wood.
I see it. Missing that grab right there. Good down tilt though from Joe. He's just trying to go ahead and sneak through those hitbox that Enhance is trying to toss out. Oh, you can't even get the Wonder Wing off. That's unfortunate.
Oh,
Cuts.
don't get spiked again, Joe. Come on, man.
I think he's just dead unless he catches that grenade. No. I mean, he's been saying that the Banjo is nice, but it's looking a little bit rusty right here. That recovery, real unfortunate for him.
Hey, come on, Joe. Hey, let's get a Banjo
His
stop.
standing grab is so bad. It's like right next to Cloud, and it's twice in a row where he's whipped that.
Okay. Nice back throw. All right.
Back air, no, instead trying for that forward smash. Kazooie is like intangible during that, so it's basically like a sword. So you can definitely like clank with a lot of Cloud's hitboxes on that.
All right, we got an up smash. That's not going to kill.
Damn. This might be enough for the Barry up tilt to kill, though.
Yo, Banjo is fast, bro.
Let's see. Oh, he's a bad character. Some of the Barry angles, like the animations in Barry, are sometimes like hard to hit with that hitbox.
Oh, we got the G-walk to the left.
Oh, he can't even get the down tilt after delaying that up
punish?
B. All right, little tech right there. Both players trying to grab at the same time.
All right, we got limit, and Joe's just freaking.
Just
all
do
right,
it.
there
Yeah,
we go.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we got one.
You
Let's
only
go.
got 5 of those, so go ahead and make them count. But at some point, you just got to be like, listen, I need this. I need this stock now.
Okay. All right. Enhance kind of slowing it down a bit.
And using that invulnerability again to cut through the side.
Ooh.
I don't think he has a double jump here, so he's going to get the free forward smash. And
Oh,
that's a
he's dead.
stock.
He's dead. He's
That's
dead.
so sick
oh,
from
and the
Joe.
taunt. Let's go, Joe.
What recognition right there from Seagull to try to
All
draw
right,
even.
now can he take the game? Oh, good luck.
I think
bro.
you have to use the Wonder Wing here. Yeah.
Okay, he's good.
He's
good.
got one more.
Forward tilt. All right, can he make it back from this is the real question. Okay, he makes it. Nope,
he does.
not-
Now he's
no,
burnt
no.
the jump, though. He does have the grenade, so he's going to be able to get that up B
Oh,
back.
just lands right in front of him. Gets grabbed.
That's good to hold shield against, like, Cloud. Like, what's he actually going to do out of that? He can't get back from edge, though. This edge guard has been immaculate from Enhance. He burns the invulnerability, the last Wonder Wing, and he still can't get back. Cookie cutter, bread and butter from Enhanced PV. Time and time again, rinse and repeat.
The Banjo. I freaking loved it, bro.
That was really good. It was.
I love seeing a man sell the game.
Yep. And he had the goofy music and everything for it, too.
Nothing like seeing a man sandbag with a smile on his face.
I think he really does like Banjo. It's a shame that the character doesn't have a little bit more sauce. Like, I legitimately think he doesn't need limits for like a limit to Wonder Wing. Like, make it so that it has like a longer cooldown or something. But the character's not good enough, though. He's got to get something else.
Do not give that man non-stop side Bs, bro. Don't do that.
You can slow it down or do something there, but I mean, like 5 just feels too short. We're seeing why. Like, he just doesn't have a way to get back from edge.
Do you know how many people hate side Bs?
A lot of people hate, like, it is the ultimate Wi-Fi move. That character was the trauma of Wi-Fi. Like, what, you couldn't react to that nonsense. I remember when he got released, you go online, it's like, wow, Wonder Wing is the best move in the game. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, wait, no, it's just not.
trash.
It's just not, yeah.
It's like freaking. It's like Flare Blitz that doesn't like kill or do as much damage. It's like a faster Flare Blitz.
Yeah, it's a faster Flare Blitz. It's harder to challenge.
Yeah.
Because you can challenge Flare Blitz if you're brave. All right, getting into a grand finals here, and just as always, ZD here in winner's side of bracket, and he actually knocked down Enhanced PV in a nail-biter Game 5 in winner's finals. So Enhanced looking for that run back. Number 1 in MD, Enhanced PV versus ZD, Mr. Maryland. Taz, let's get it.
Yes, sir. Let's do this, man. I'm hyped for this grand finals, man. I loved seeing these two players play in their match earlier, and I'm sure I'm going to love it even more in this grand finals. We got Enhanced PV coming from losers, confident, comfortable.
Meanwhile, ZD untouched so far. He is playing on fire all of a sudden. Now the question just becomes, is ZD ever going to allow Enhanced to actually play the video game? Can he have a turn?
Dude, Fox does not like letting other people play the game. He is definitely a greedy...
He's a cutscene character, that's for damn sure.
Dude, he's like freaking a greedy kid during recess, bro.
It's a big brother.
Yeah,
This is a big brother character. It's like, listen,
it's like, bro.
it's not your turn yet. I'll let you know what it is.
So I'm going to let you play in a minute. I'm going to let you play
Exactly.
in a minute. I'm going to let you play in a minute. Never happens.
Exactly. 1 minute never comes.
I used to do that, bro. Anyways.
You definitely did. For me, it was always, I gave my cousins when they were kids the unplugged controller.
Nah, that's dirty, bro.
It's like, no, your Captain Falcon's nice. Trust me.
That's dirty, bro. That means you sandbag as heavy characters and cheese stocks, bro. It's like you thought you were playing until you get freaking ding-dong.
Exactly.
You tell a lot about a player from the things they do. Like, oh, we got some DBZ coming out.
I mean, Enhanced has been like, he's brought this all the way back though. ZD took this man 0 to 90, and Enhanced did not die. He fought his way back to center stage and then drew even. So this is kind of like, it's showing exactly what we can expect. Where when ZD's on, there's very little Enhanced can do other than go to edge and reset. But when he finally gets center stage and the ability to actually like interact in neutral, he can trade.
Oh. All right, these boys are swinging right now. Wanted to punish that Firefox, but oh yeah, he's probably actually trying to do something with the up B there. Doesn't get it. Ooh, nice spot dodge there. That's gonna be a fat forward tilt. Ooh.
Oh, he called it out, but unfortunately just a little bit too slow.
Dude, he's so freaking good with those, man.
Yeah, he runs off stage, up B's back on, so he gets the immediate snap.
Yeah,
It's so quick.
That's clean, bro. All right, slight charge in neutral here. Just kind of dancing around ZD. Sitting the stock up pretty. Not too pretty at 110, but...
Yeah, this is neutral layer up smash percent. You're never safe. He actually snuck underneath that. I'm stunned.
I would think that Enhanced would just let something rip there. Instead goes for that forward throw, and now... Ooh, okay, gets a back throw.
Force him low, and then he gets a spike. Beautiful.
Gosh,
that is how you edge guard Fox. Force him into a spot where he has to fire off the up B in a place where you can react to, where he can't choose the angle, and then you set up for the easy 2-frame. That is textbook by Enhanced.
Dude, all it takes is one freaking back throw. That's what it looked like there. Enhanced, making it look like that's all Cloud needs against Fox.
Like, I feel like in this matchup, ZD constantly dominates neutral, but when he gets Cloud to the point where he has to get that straight hit to kill, then Enhanced can feast. He can look for the overextension and try to kill the man at 0. He just has blood in his eyes the second that he gets one hit.
Enhanced PV is definitely trying to eat his Thanksgiving dinner early. He's saying we eating turkey tonight. We eat Fox tonight.
I never tried Fox before, but Enhanced trying to go ahead and have a double helping here. He's going to win 2 sets in grand finals.
He's definitely putting the cranberry sauce on those combos, but ZD putting some gravy on that one.
Oh yeah, 21% too. Like that is a hell of a way to start game 2.
Yeah, now ZD is pulling back. He's just saying, okay, he's like, all right, let me hit you again so I can kill you. Or try to.
Yeah, and see, he's never going for just like these one combos and then a reset. It's just like, I am going to get the max damage every single time to take full stage control and put you in a percent where you have to worry about my kills. The weight is so terrifying.
That was a beautiful weight there from ZD. See if Enhanced can find his ground here in this game 2. Oh!
No, he can't. He can't find his ground because instead, ZD again waited it out, got the parry, and then the down tilt into the immediate back air.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Enhanced can find his ground at all in this second game.
He's even understanding what Enhanced PV is doing in these little spots. Like Enhanced twice in a row, he just does the first 2 hits of side B on shield, and then he pauses, and Zexyyy immediately gets the grab. He understands like what the mix-up is.
Right. And he gets the shine stall, goes for
awkward angle, yeah.
The most unrealistic angle. Fox definitely can't do that.
Now that was cool actually. Enhanced didn't do the falling up B, so he could extend his combo, and he gets a solid 30% out of it, but that is not enough.
I mean, that lead was just, that was a very, very, very extensive lead there that Diddy had against Enhanced that game. Seeing Enhanced pull that off, I mean, that would have been more than a chore, right?
Yeah, it's you find yourself in a spot where you have to play neutral against Fox McCloud for a solid 4 minutes, and nobody want to do that.
No one's.
Yeah, 2 stocks worth of that, where it's like, oh, if I lose 1 neutral interaction, I die. Yeah, just take the stock now.
For real.
So what are your bans, bud?
Yeah. We got 1-1. Diddy showing Enhanced that I can download 2 just like you, young buck. So let's see what Enhanced has to say about it. See if he can adapt more and download and install his adaptations here. Goes for a finishing touch at 65%.
That would have killed.
No.
Grounded ones are really strong.
Really?
Yeah, grounded ones are like rest quality strong. So I think that would have finished the stock, but the problem is that he was just a little bit too slow. It doesn't have a long animation. Yeah, the aerial one's weaker than the grounded one, but they both only do like 1% if they don't kill.
I swear, like all of his kills have been aerial.
That, yeah.
So that's why I was saying, like, bro, like, anyways, man.
He needs something special. It feels like when he doesn't get those wild kills, Zexyyy wins. Like, and pretty handedly, too.
No, that is kind of what it's looking like here. But we'll see if Enhanced can pull out some.
Oh, if he can just, like, hold the smash. Like, Zexyyy was looking at that, thinking about it. It's like, oh, he's going to let go, right?
Yeah, this is looking pretty tough here so far. It is only game 2, though.
Yes, we have plenty of smash left to play. Zexyyy going low, but great angle again, unable to get the 2-frame. Neutral blade beam, and then he actually goes underneath the blade beam. That is perfect spacing from Zexyyy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Enhanced mixing up his nice. Okay, that's a nice up B. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Enhanced mixing up his Firefox punishes when Zexyyy is in that same angle position that he's gotten, right?
Agreed, yeah.
At this point, right?
Yeah, you got to go ahead and change something up because it is just not working. He understands what to do to avoid the. When he gets a chance, it feels like when he chooses the angle, it's so hard to get.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that down air just whipping out. I mean, it is reliable and very safe.
It's kind of free too. Like you do it, and then you immediately get back to edge usually, and then you're able to like continue the edge trap.
I mean, because Fox can't really reversal you off stage. You know,
not as easily, no.
Not as easily, right? I mean, he has a shine sometimes. You know, he has the nair, but it's just real tough to do. Okay, nice.
Reverse neutral air, but can't get it twice in a row, though. And now it's Zeddy's turn to play. And play he will. Solid damage, but goes for the little bit of a greedier option, the up smash. Either that or the rage either knocked him out of it.
Nice up tilt there. Enhanced flashing the up smash. Letting Zexyyy know that he is a threat to his stock right now.
Yeah, this platform movement is pretty sick from Zexyyy, though. He's just using that to maneuver.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
the footstool just killed it
death.
because Fox is a fastballer. That's hilarious.
Footstool to death.
Yeah, he caught the jump with the footstool, and Fox just had to go too low.
Now, enhanced PV not too bad in percent, but Zexyyy gets a hit. He's really going to want to take it the distance here.
Yeah, this is kill percent right here. Has to toss out the limit blade beam. His limit was just about to run away. Yep. So now no comeback mechanism with that limit. So you just got to go ahead and earn this stock. And this is going to be a lot of work for my man Enhanced PV if he doesn't want to fall behind 2-1.
Oh my G.
Yeah, that air dodge was a little bit suspect, but instead.
Wow, trades with the nair there. Gonna see the light of another day here.
Attach attack nearly killed at 70. What?
All right, let's see if Enhanced can run away with this one. Oh my God.
He went for it all. He basically said Zeddy's gonna jump out of that corner.
Dude, that was
willing it into existence.
Dude, he freaking said, all right, I want you to jump, brother.
He literally said, he's going to jump. Somebody in the crowd yelling that? Oh, Lord. All right. So no character changes here. I know Enhanced PV. He's secondary is Wolf. So that is a good counter pick in a lot of matchups. But the problem is that nobody knows a Wolf Ditto like ZD.
Yeah, bro. Going Wolf against ZD is like...
I've seen him do it a couple times. I think he's even won games, but he's never won sets off of ZD with it.
That's the freaking...
Like, how many games has he played against Dexter? Like,
Dude,
come on.
Yeah,
They played over 200 sets.
it's so freaking stupid, bro. Oh my gosh, man. All right, we got Enhance going into game 4 here against ZD Grand Finals. He is in loser side. Has a game, but can he take another? And then can he take another?
Exactly. And then can he take another set?
Right. So he has his work. He has his work cut out for him definitely here.
I mean, it's the grind, though. The grind never ends. You got to go ahead and not clock out for the day. If you want to go ahead and make a little bit of extra money, you better come out, do work.
Keep working, keep fighting, man. This takes resilience.
Look at the patience. Speaking of resilience from ZD, he took those 2 back airs on shield, waited for an ant to toss out something unsafe, and just looked at it and got that up smash.
He keeps flashing that up smash there. Interesting.
But draws even again with an up smash of his own. So now back to neutral, back to just about even percent-wise. No appreciable difference at least. Toss him off stage. All right, this could be a big one. Back air, but not actually at high enough percent to knock him back off stage.
Ooh, facing off the shield. ZD draws the grab first, though. All right, throws out that. Neutral B there. Oh my God, I saw it coming. I saw it coming, man.
Usually he runs off like with his back turn, so we can get either the back air or the neutral air. That time, he had one thing on his mind.
Alrighty, facing off a neutral here.
Oh no, has to go low.
Decides the winner. Is he going to take a stock with it?
No, not quite going to finish off that one. And actually misses on the up smash too. This is getting a little bit desperate for ZD. I feel like if he's at like 90%, all Enhanced needs to do is hit like limit cross slash, and that should finish it up with this kind of rage.
Jumping around his shield there.
Instead, just has
another neutral B.
And then he gets the parry. So now it all comes down to whether ZD can get that combo. Like if he can get like those like weak hit of the dash attack or like the up tilt strings, you know PV's going to take a ton of damage and lose full stage control. He has to avoid that combo starter and force ZD to look for straight hits.
Yeah. ZD running straight in for the grab there.
And then just
doesn't
gives it right
strike back, right?
Great minds think alike. Betting it all again. The up smash barely not coming out for Enhanced. Ooh. Up air out of disadvantage. I really like
Oh my
that.
G! And the ratchet dash attacks revenge.
He just used it to cover landings. So if you're trying to fastball down to the ground, and there's like a point every character has at a couple frames of like hard landing lag. And it just lingers so long, that dash attack does, that if you put that hitbox there, there's a good chance it'll cover that hard landing. And even if it's a weak hit, that move is just so strong that it's going to send him flying.
That move is strong, bro.
It
I didn't
is.
realize how they... Bro, I don't
They
watch
buffed
enough,
it like 2 or 3 times, I think.
I don't watch enough Cloud.
They gave every sword character or character without like a good like dash option a killing dash attack. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask Sakurai why he made the choices he did.
He freaking loves sword characters.
He
Anyways,
does. We have too many.
we're bringing this to 5. Enhance says, no, I'm not out tonight yet. It is a Friday night. I'm going to enjoy my night.
He's going to go ahead and he's looking for a little bit of extra money to go ahead and enjoy his weekend with. Ain't trying to go ahead and settle for second.
Why not?
Oh, the
geez,
2 frames. This when ZD starts getting these, you know he's cooking. Only 16% too on that stock.
Ooh, okay.
As soon as I say it.
Responding here.
Nearly.
Every time, man. He's just going for that angle. Enhance just going for that down air.
Dashing around, and now ZD content to wait. He's just going to disengage and allow Enhanced PV to like run at him. Oh, the overcharge right there, I think. That's one of those where like hold buffer can sometimes you can fire it off right away.
Can mess you up. Unfortunate there for Enhanced. Really getting blown up here. Back against the wall on ledge. Air dodge is back. Gets off the platform safely as well.
Does land that up smash though, but still not enough to kill quite yet. No rage on deck. And he's he's starting to fish.
Yeah,
that's when
really
things get dangerous.
Yeah, you can't get desperate here, man. You really got to stay solid on the defensive. And stay smart on the offensive, though.
Third time's the charm now. 3 in a row, though, and finally he gets it. At 111 with limit, this is the time to make something happen, but instead catches the back air. Is probably going to have to use that limit up B to recover. Doesn't get two framed. But the back air again. ZD with a clean second stock, forcing Enhanced to potentially his last stock of the tournament.
All right, Scabs, we are down to the wire for Enhanced. He is on his last stock. He has to perform here if he wants to do anything against ZD.
I need to see something wild. We got to see one of those finishing touches. We got to see him like get a back throw at 0. You get a spike. Like ZD, he's got the neutral lockdown. He's showed it for this past couple games. He just needs to avoid the big blow from Enhanced, and so far it's working out.
Definitely is. He's not letting Enhanced get anything that he wants.
Like, when was the last time we saw him get a combo off of back air? Like, that's how desperate it's starting to get for Enhanced.
Enhanced got a short combo off of back throw.
That was the comeback right there.
That
He tried
was.
for the one-button comeback, but it looks like ZD, like, he got the tech that time.
Yeah, ZD. Okay.
Comboed. That works.
Enhanced stealing the words that are about to come out of my mouth, sitting at 86%, gets a back
He
throw.
went for it all. I respect it so much. The immediate back throw off, it's like, all right, we doing this.
All right, Enhanced really pushing the offensive here. Can he make something happen? He's gonna have to use the limit there. Can he make it back on?
He did. ZD went
Jump
for the grab.
straight, clean.
Yeah, he covered the standard get up and said the jump from Enhanced PV. Solid damage here. He's got full stage control, but he can't get the back air. Clutch parry from ZD. Clutch parry again.
All right, we got an up throw. Being above ZD is not fun.
And that shield's starting to look low. He gets the poke from the back air.
Oh, gets it, carries the first hit of the up B. Oh my gosh, the last hit of forward air. Straight up in the up air.
The defense was on point. Parry after parry from ZD. Those aerial options from Cloud can sometimes be a bit linear, and ZD had the reactions on point. He understood what he needed to do to clutch it out game 5.
Yeah, man. That was good stuff from ZD.
Oh, yeah.
Again, really holding it down. Enhanced, putting it all, definitely leaving it all on the table there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know, not disappointing at all. I mean, you know, he gave it his every last there.
I feel like he was always like one thing away from getting the win. If he got that finishing touch,
really, for
he
real.
probably would have had the win. In their winner set, if he hit one of those techs, he probably would have had the win. Like he was these matches between these two players as of late have been so close. You just cannot predict who's going to get it on the day-to-day basis.
Man, you really can't, man. We got a lot of solid players out here, man, that are causing trouble, don't we, bro?
In addition, I mean, we got a couple of solid commentators, my man. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Sick,
So where can they find you?
Oh, Twitter right there, bro. Where can they find you?
ssb_scabs.
Yes, sir.
It has been a pleasure, y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll go ahead and catch y'all next week. We will be back on Tuesday. I do believe the grind is canceled next week because of Thanksgiving. So catch us on Tuesday for Smash at Xanadu. Peace, y'all.